Sorry, I've been sick. Live from the Loki studio for this Thursday, the 31st of July, it's Back Pocket. Brought to you as always by our jaunty and jubilant Back Pocketeer patrons. This week's... Shit. Gus Ronald.
Primary objective complete.
Peter Burns.
You can cut the end off a loaf, and then it's a self-contained.
Ruby Innes.
Because she picked up the phone and he's like, just gonna go with it. Put another girl on.
And special guest Ralph, aka Skill Up.
How did I get here today? I've been here for a really long time.
Jesus.
And behind the scenes, it's me, I'm Better, Will, and Adele. Now get ready, gamers. It's time for Back Pocket.
God, I really hate that buzzer. Can we not do that?
Welcome back to Back Pocket, live from the Loki studios. We see you, chat. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everyone on the couches. As I often say, I'll get to you shortly. But before that, I tell you what's on the show. And this week on the show, we check out what games August is serving up in this month in video games. Oh, that music cuts out quick, doesn't it? We take a trip down memory lane with review. Jesus, that title sucks. And my mum tells me I'm going to be on Super Mario Party Jamboree TV as we check out Bowser Live in very good gameplay.
You
hi,
read that
Mum.
so much better in the run-through.
I know. I forgot mums were mentioned in this one, so I was a little like, what's that all about? It's going to be a fun one. I'm back. Peter's
to do
here.
with
Peter's
mum?
here.
Oedipus?
Ralph's here, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome, Skilla.
What's going on? Been too long, I think.
It has.
It was
It's been a
last
long
year when we
time.
did the charity stream.
Yep.
And then before that...
It was the old studio?
The old studio.
I wasn't here.
That's right, you were away that
We
time.
just mentioned off air that I was like, but we've done something together.
We
It's like
have.
we did a 12-hour marathon
That was
stream.
an
and
amazing...
much fun.
That was
That's like going
incredible
to
fun.
war with someone. You come out the
It
other
really
side.
is. You've
got
seen
memories.
things.
Exactly
we did
like
things.
it.
Exactly right.
War's like a carnival.
very same.
I can't wait to the next Veterans Day.
That's right, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Shout out to the veterans
I'll
in the
see
chat.
you all.
You know what
My
we're talking about.
discount.
That's right.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, that's right.
No, yeah, but it's been a while since we had you on the show.
Yep.
A lot's changed, a lot's stayed the same. What's news with you?
I mean, first of all, this is the second time I've been in the studio, though. First time with this on the Back Pocket podcast. This studio, though, is so amazing. Does everyone say this when they
Thank you.
come? Does everyone say this when they
No
arrive?
one appreciates it.
Not as
Really?
much as you do.
Because it's like actually an incredible setup. I wish everyone here could actually like see all of this. You
We're-
probably do like tours all the
We're
time.
going to potentially cut to a wide angle later in the episode. So
Okay.
it's going to
Now.
show you more. Do we have that? We have that angle.
For sure.
wider. It's a
But
bit
like,
wider.
even that I don't think does it justice.
No.
And there's like a full upstairs thing. I'm always
Yep.
super impressed by it. It's like it's a proper operation you got
Oh, well,
running.
thank you very much.
I mean, I would love if someone came here for the first time doing the show and was like,
Kind of shit, isn't it?
A little smaller than I thought. I do appreciate that ultra wide shot is for when we tell the really funny line and the audience applauds and it cuts
Nice.
that big one. The audience, thank you so much.
Thank you,
up in-
all.
up
Thank you,
there.
audience. Fantastic.
It's like the Josh is here as well.
Nice.
I didn't see this last
Scary.
week. It's
Is that,
terrifying.
Does he do that often?
It's only just started.
Oh,
yeah.
It's concerning.
don't know how I feel about that.
"Is that
Yeah.
you think I'm doing?"
It's a little Wizard of Oz
It
kind
is
of
actually. I was going to say
He's right
exactly.
behind you.
Where's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Oz?
It
That's
so
it.
is. It's like, yeah, whatever's happening with like the
Creed smoke
contrast on the
pumps
TVs
up.
and in the cameras.
Terrifying, Josh. Nice to see you here, and you're well. You're well.
I'm back.
Excellent.
He's better now.
Since the weekend, but I'm not...
A big weekend, tell you what, buddy. Yeah. And Adele, healthy and happy and sitting on the side of the camera. Oh, okay. Maybe not happy. We'll see.
But
Oh
healthy.
my lord.
We're going to potentially hear from Adele later in the episode as well. So
Absolutely.
look forward to that.
He's back but silent. Your mic isn't on, Josh.
Oh my God.
How hot?
How many times have we
You
done
have
this?
one job. Well, you have 12 jobs, but one of them is turn your mic
Yeah.
on.
Can you at least do?
Oh, no.
I like that he disagrees
Yeah,
with
yeah.
us.
No,
Josh
definitely
says,
can
Josh
hear me,
says you're
chat.
wrong,
Yeah.
which you would hear if you could hear him.
That's right.
Your setup, your studio, as
Yes.
it were, you popped up recently, your face and all, which you don't often do on your videos over on your YouTube channel, announcing a big bit of news.
Yes.
Do you want to tell the lovely people at home what that's all about?
Yeah, so-
I hear you're getting into the .com business.
I'm feeling the .com bubble is coming back, baby. Websites, they're cyclical, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Basically 2 years ago decided that it would be a terrible. I decided 2 years ago that I really wanted to start a website. Basically,
Okay.
there are a lot of reasons for that. Long story short, I think there's a lot going on in the industry that sucks in terms of like games coverage, people, journalists, whatever else. those outlets being consolidated, the conditions that people are being forced to work under really suck. I mean, some people are getting paid like, I don't know, $50 to review a 100-hour JRPG or something.
And
you know what
fight
I mean?
for it to be who's the one who
Totally,
gets
and
up
some
there
of them will
kind
just do it
thing.
for free.
Yep.
And there's just so many dynamics that affect people working in that industry. And for us as consumers, those same dynamics also really suck because we go to these websites and we're just spammed with ads and pop-ups and video players. One time, I remember going to a website that a writer that I really like his stuff. And I loaded up this website, and immediately a literal slot machine popped up. Video player started playing in front of me. And I had to close this thing. And I scrolled down like 2 scrolls, and immediately the same slot machine popped back up. Happened 3 times. I had to close the article. Couldn't read it because I just So I think all of those things kind of led me down the path of being like, I would like to start my own thing that isn't like this. And then sort of 2 years later, here we are. That's obviously skipping many, many steps.
Yep.
But this past week, thisweekinvideogames.com has launched.
Gotcha. And again, as you said, it's not like you just dropped it overnight. This has been a long process for you guys.
Definitely.
You soft launched it. You had a lot of input from
For sure.
the
Yeah,
community,
recruited,
that kind of stuff.
sort of 2 years ago had the thought bubble. 18 months ago, recruited Edmund Tran, who used to work at GameSpot. He also used to run Games Hub, which
he started it, I'm pretty
yes,
sure.
which unfortunately now
was just
And
bought
he-
by
and now it's
bought
ended.
by a
Russian gambling.
fucking gambling company and is spamming out reviews of slot machines that were clearly, allegedly, I should say,
Website slot machine reviews now.
that look like they were written by AI, allegedly. But like, man, it's crazy. The fall. It was a really good publication when Ed ran it.
Yeah.
Very reputable. And he left. It was being run by Leah and Steph.
Yeah, Larry said they did a great
And they were doing a great job as well. Then it got sold, and now it's literally just, how do you review a slot machine? That's what I want to know. And
The button feels great when I press it.
Seriously though, how do you actually do that? But
The art is good.
If you go to this website, you will see.
I like when the machine yells at me.
That's right. and
I
gives
go
me
to the
money.
Africa one, not the Egypt one, most of the time.
Correct.
When they have
Egypt's in Africa.
Well, I mean, I go to Safari.
Okay.
The Safari one, not
with
the
Pyramid?
Tutankhamun
I see it.
one.
I can see it on the
Sure.
map.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, obviously getting Ed on board was fantastic.
Yeah.
He basically has done most of the legwork in terms of building the site. He is, as we've launched now, he's the editor-in-chief. We have hired someone based in the UK. Her name is Maddie Agnew. She's our sort of junior reporter. We also have myself and Austin contributing via reviews and previews. And we have Stu in the background as well, who is an editor for the channel, but he also is a very talented games writer and presenter, and he's doing bits and pieces here and there, and he'll probably do more in future. So we do have plans to grow the team further. The launch was successful, so it gives us confidence to do that.
I was going to point out you can put all the pieces in place, but is there an audience for
There
it?
is.
And there absolutely is. What happened on launch?
Yeah, so on
minutes?
launch day, immediately, as soon as we announced the site, it crashed. Not because the site is bad, but because the cloud, the security layer that we had in place actually thought we were getting DDoSed because there was such a massive volume of interest. And so we had upwards of 300,000 concurrent requests in that window. So eventually we got the site back up. We had to ramp up our servers like 4 or 5 times.
Oh my God.
And it was insane. So
Kind of like a stressful, good problem to be having. Like,
Yeah,
you'd be
hugged to
excited,
death,
but
as they
also,
say.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Correct,
oh my god.
correct.
And I feel like it just shows that like people want good like gaming websites. They want good games writing, and they
think-
want to read. People want to read.
I
and
think
it's-
so. I think especially like I'm very fortunate. Like my audience, there's some really hardcore nerds. Do you know what I mean? Like my audience are the kind of people I'm guessing quite similar to yours. The people who really like internalize video games as part of their identity.
Yeah.
It's not just like I play a game now and then. It's kind of like no, these are very central to who I am.
Also, some people like absorbing the industry more than the games themselves sometimes
Correct,
because
100%.
it's fascinating. And
So
it's-
many people watch me and they say, I haven't played a game in years. I just watch you now to tell me about games.
Yeah.
And that's enough for me. And I think that's weird, but enough people do say it to me that it must be a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think for that category of person, those people, I think, recognize it's important to have good websites because you can't just rely on video. The written word still has a very important place with how all of this functions. Most of the what YouTube commentators are talking about, they're talking about work that journalists have done. The people who have done that original reporting, put it on a website, and then we're kind of just relaying and aggregating it.
Yeah.
So we wanted to have a bit of skin in the game and contribute to that side of things as well.
I remember seeing one of my articles at Kotaku and a Scott the Was video for
Yeah,
the
exactly.
first time, and I lost my mind.
yeah.
I was like, Scott, that's me!
Does that mean if in any of your news reporting you don't have to say quote end quote when you
No,
it's something that
absolutely.
you said?
No, I will still do that, and I do it because in the audio form you have to do the end quote part.
Of course.
That's right. People get so mad. They're like, you don't need to say end quote. I'm like, I've been doing this longer than you have, okay? I know.
Totally the right way to do it.
So-
You point out as well, like people respond to good websites, and I
Yeah.
really appreciated when you were outlining it all in the introduction video. One big part of it was beyond the content, which is fantastic, is also the design and simplicity and kind of a callback to what websites used to be.
Totally.
And I know we all sound old, or I sound old saying that, but there is, as we look at the layout here, it's like, you're right, websites are now more banner ads and advertising and pop-ups. And again, that sounds like old and ill-informed
sure.
because you can still go to interesting websites, but the fact that you do sort of updated layout, the most relevant stuff at the top of it, a simple, clean, paid-back design, I don't know many other websites that really feel like that anymore.
Look, I mean, we're very fortunate because I don't begrudge those websites, those realities. What I mean, that's
Sorry, that
this is,
Mario
This is the story
image.
about Mario being friend zoned this week.
Oh, right.
When did you see that story?
No.
Oh my god! Basically, there was a story this week where they put out an official statement on the relationship status between Mario and Peach, and it says Mario and Peach are good friends who help each other out when they can.
No.
So Mario just got completely
They are
friend
not
zoned.
making much.
They are not.
They are buddies.
Exactly right.
So funny.
But yeah, no.
How is that a feel-good story?
Clearly, Mario feels
to be
bad.
fair, when we set up the story, we did say feel good for us, maybe not feel so good for Mario. That's
for
right.
In lighter news.
That's right.
Yeah.
But no, the website, the point I was making was don't begrudge any website for the realities of the business model they have to work on. The writers are not the ones who are deciding the layouts and the pop-ups and all sort of shit, right? They're just writing content. It's the people who run these companies, the media conglomerates mainly, who have built this business model and have not tried to pivot away from it, and it just becomes self-sustaining because they need to make sure they keep making money.
Yep.
And the only way that they can keep doing that now is to add more ads.
100%.
Yeah.
And Google's ad revenue stuff is declining quickly because now ChatGPT and like AI searches are just chipping away their market so fast. So that whole thing doesn't work. And that's why we do get to do these sorts of layouts because we don't have any ads.
Yeah.
There's no ads and also a commitment to no AI. There's not a single AI written word on that site, and there never will be.
Yeah.
As I said on my announcement video, I will burn this website to the ground. I will shut it down before I let a single AI written word ever appear on this website. I think it is just the anathema to good games coverage.
You need to put your foot down early with that as well. Because
Absolutely.
those other websites that you mentioned, it's been a slow creep in of all those elements that have basically made those sites not really functioning the way they used to.
For sure.
And so, yeah.
But there's also, because as you've mentioned, it's megacorps are buying up these companies,
Yeah.
and then they just want to be in the black. They don't care how they get
Absolutely.
there. So yeah, they just don't have the moral directive. They don't care about that so much as it's a business. They just treat it as a business.
Absolutely.
So I think gamers, have demonstrated that they have a desire for something that.
I mean, I think with you, even with you guys, with the kind of support you get directly from your community, it's
Yeah.
a testament to the fact that people want to support people that they like, covering video games in the way that appeals to them. You know what I mean?
Totally.
And you just have to do that. And it's not like we're not imagining that we're going to have like 1 million readers or whatever. We're aiming to have a small reader base that's engaged and that we have, and that allows us to operate sustainably. This is
Yeah.
not a play to like start a media empire. When I was interviewed by Jason Schreier of Bloomberg, and I told him it's like opening a deli, man. When you open your deli, you're not trying to start like a food empire. You just open in a deli, and it's going to service a local area. That's kind of what we envisage for this. We don't want the team to get any larger than we're sort of saying 5 to 8 people.
Yeah.
Tops,
Yeah.
ever 8 people tops. We don't want anything bigger than that, and I think that's a nice place to be.
Well, I mean, like the folks with Aftermath kind of
Exactly
have
right.
proven that, people will support gaming coverage that they're interested in. And, all those guys came from like Polygon,
Yep.
Kotaku, they're all bloggers, right? And so like, it's great that, This Week in Video Games is kind of doing games coverage in the kind of, newsy, reviewsy way that people are clearly looking for, and there is still a place for kind of like the old school game blogging things like Aftermath. And,
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's the thing what we're trying to do because I also read Aftermath and there's some others as well. Obviously, Second Wind, but it's in a video form, and also Gamefile, which is from Stephen Totillo.
Yeah.
And also, there's a few different things I read. I think what we're trying to do though is like, we're trying to be that kind of full stack website that does all the things.
Yep.
And that's trickier, and in the sense that like we're gonna need to worry about getting sued more often, you know what I mean? Which is like a thing that we need to worry about and whatever else. But we're gonna try to tool up for that and get ready for it and build it slowly over time.
Yeah, with those mega corporations that own
Correct.
all those ones, it's like, you can kind of say whatever you want because you've
Absolutely.
got a big old legal team
You're gonna
behind
sue
you.
Michael Bloomberg? No,
Yeah.
you're just gonna cop it.
Just staff writers? Is it editorials
Some-
open to like commissioning stuff?
Some freelancers, for
cool.
sure. So
Yeah,
we
awesome.
also have column. First of all, we have some contributing columnists.
Yep.
Really proud of those. Just to spruik them briefly, we've got Daniel Robson, who is former editor of IGN Japan for 10 years, and he basically gives an on-the-ground perspective of what's going on in the Japanese game scene. We've got Nathan Robson, who is a former editor of Edge magazine for a number of years, and this publication, This Week in Video Games, is very inspired by Edge magazine. I really like in terms of layout, in terms of tone.
It was that definite
Very
clean
much.
cut. Like, get your information and feel smart when you're reading it somewhere like in public.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's also a guy called Simon Carlos who runs one of the most subscribed Substacks called Game Discover Co newsletter, and sort of a market leader in providing sort of analytics and the behind the scenes data of video games. And we also, and I can't announce it yet, but we do have another columnist joining very soon. They're a game developer, really fantastic person that we're very pumped to announce. We can't announce it yet, but it's
Cool.
coming soon. So
Huge.
stay tuned for that.
And again, this is a reader-based thing, but in terms of support
Yes.
and what people can do to get behind it if they want to.
Absolutely. First, if you want to support, firstly, make sure that you are subscribed to the Back Pocket Patreon.
Get it
Come
right,
on,
mate.
man.
Okay,
Come on,
Back Pocket
pronounce it
Patreon.
right first.
And then after that,
kind.
Very
if
good.
there's anything left over, you might want to come over to thisweekofvideogames.com and you can sign up right there on the site. It's not tied to Patreon or Substack or anything like that. Totally independent.
Yep.
And you can sign up. There's a free tier that gives you access to some basic features and a newsletter and whatever else. All of our news, reviews, and previews, by the way, are totally free. It's just there's some much extra stuff on top of that if you do want to become a supporter. And support what we're doing. We'd love it if you could check it
I'll
out.
spruik your site, you spruik mine. That's
I
how it
will
works.
always happily
I
spruik the
also,
Back Pocket crew.
to finish, I do love the idea now that the security team that deal with the DDoS, the attacks are sitting there as that goes up, being like, when you actually get attacked, they're like, no,
Yeah,
there's something
that's
just
right.
going up.
Fine.
Just
Probably
leave
just
them. They're
made a new
fine. That's
announcement.
what I'd do.
Yeah.
Oh, well, congrats, man. We're really happy for
Thank
you,
you.
and can't wait to see the success.
And we're really happy it exists.
Yeah, I mean,
totally.
I hope it. I'm really look. I will say the launch has gone well, and the launch has given us like confidence to be able to go,
Nice.
cool. This can exist. This can happen. You know, because obviously I was confident that it would, but also at the same time you're nervous and
Nice
you're
to be
like,
surprised.
maybe I'm wrong about this, and no one likes this, and this is a terrible idea. I actually was kind of very like I was bracing for the worst when I did the announcement video. I was expecting people like, this is such a shitty fucking who reads websites, cringe, what a boomer move or whatever else.
I don't know how to read and I refuse to learn.
Make it your homepage. What the hell's a homepage?
That's right, exactly. But like, it was the opposite. People were really supportive. People really signed
Lovely.
up. And like I said, we're definitely very confident that this can have a good future ahead of it. Hire people, give them job security, do good coverage.
Nice.
It really is the right team and the right time, I think.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Well, I know the right team for sure. The
Yeah,
team are
for sure.
fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's This Week in Video Games, the website. Now we're going to get on with This Month in Video Games because it's the game plan. Segue.
Very nicely done.
Thank you.
We are going to talk about the games coming out this month, but first, well, the reason we are is because it's brought to us by Reese Wild.
Oh, don't. I
no.
hate that. I hate that.
I thought we just had those batteries replaced.
I hate that so much.
Wow. Is
Did
that
anyone just? Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Well, keep an
Okay,
ear, keep an ear
I
out
get
if you
it.
hear it
Yeah,
like
keep
this.
an ear out,
This is
keep
a
an ear
bit.
out.
I get it now. I like it.
Chat,
I was like,
okay
wait,
for
what?
this.
For segments that Reese Wild sponsors, Reese sends in a sound from the wild, which we... It's not that. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, that's worse than the flashbangs.
He sends us the sound of a wild animal or a sound from the wild. It's mostly wild animals, but it has in the past been like a boulder rolling through the forest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that is a wild sound, technically, so he's got us there. We're going to listen to that sound. We're going to try and identify it. Josh, can you play the sound, please?
That's it?
Yeah, I can play it again.
Yeah, let's do it
More,
again.
more,
Let's do it
more.
more.
It's a nice kind of descending. Okay.
It's very
like the-
melodic, isn't it?
It sounds like the frogs from Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
Oh, the turtles. Like when you.
Oh,
yeah.
I instantly thought some kind of water bird, which I often say in this segment. So I'm going to go with some kind of like a waterfowl. Yeah.
I think it's like a hippo doing a fart.
That's a good guess.
Oh, which means I was
What
close.
waterfowl isn't, but hippo farting is?
Yeah, but you've guessed waterfowl.
You know
Yeah,
when the
that's
hippos
just
and they
so
use their
often.
propeller tail and they
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
fling it
that's
everywhere?
right.
It's
They love
awesome.
Good
love
stuff.
doing that.
That's good stuff.
I'm gonna guess it's a person burping 3 times in a crowded Surrey Hills cafe.
Oh,
this video
not
you?
covering?
I wish we had the video of that. But no.
Damn it! God damn it!
I think it's amphibian. I'm just gonna go. It's a frog.
No.
Okay.
Really?
Show me
Unfortunately, he's got you again.
Please.
Oh my god.
It's a
Ah.
He does,
Oh,
he does
actually-
seals a
it is
lot,
very
so
good.
much that I question now that he
It's
can't
like
have all
reverse
seal
psychology.
noises.
Got it.
But every week that there is one.
Good. Nice.
Very
Amazing. That's like
cute.
playing a
I
seal.
love it.
Love
played,
that.
Reese.
Thank you, Reese.
Thank you, Reese. All right, let's get on to the games that are coming out this month. Because does anyone? Next month. Does anyone remember what came out this month? No, do I. But there's no time to reflect as August is on the horizon.
I was
And
gonna say, I remember.
you're there. Go to thisweekingames.com.
right.
You know
can't
exactly what
remember.
came out. But it does feel like this month is going to be like the McGriddle. It has promise, but will probably underdeliver.
Is it gone?
That's an Adele promise to you.
Is the McGriddle gone?
It left the stores already.
No, I only had
so
one.
Here's a few titles that are coming out this month to chow down on. Starting off with Catto's Post Office, which is coming out August 4th, and it's a cozy cat game. In this cute, colourful caper, you control Catto, the local post cat, and courier all of the community's consignments and letter contents. There's also a button to meow on cue, which, quite frankly, I think every game needs. Mafia, the Old Country. It's all about family. In this next installment in the Mafia franchise coming out August 8th, set in the underworld of 1900 Sicily, you play as Enzo Favara, who's on a mission to join the Torrisi crime family at any cost. If you're looking for a third-person open-world shooter to tide you over until GTA 6, this is it. There better be at least one man kissing another man's hand in this, which, quite frankly, I think every game needs. Echoes of the End. If you're looking at this and wondering, how have I not seen or heard of this game before, you are not alone. It comes out on August 13th. Echoes of the End, also known as Fart in a Deep Cave, as I called it on Monday. That was me, not Adele, just to clarify. Is a third-person fantasy adventure being published by Deep Silver. The biomes you explore have been inspired by Iceland, which, quite frankly, I think every game needs. Drag Cross Drive. Someone at Nintendo has clearly been watching the Paralympics and thought, this wheelchair basketball game is crazy entertaining. Let's put it in a video game. Releasing on August 14th, this 3v3 competitive sports title fully utilizes the Switch 2's Joy-Con mouse features in order to move about the court and to aim and shoot, which, quite frankly, I think every Switch 2 game needs. Sword of the Sea. If this trailer reminds you of Journey, then you're right on the money, as this came from the same visual artist, Matt Nava. It's an atmospheric surfing adventure with high-speed hover sword movement. And if that wasn't enough to get you excited, Austin Wintory has come on board to compose the score. So it's going to sound as good as it looks. It's coming out August 20th. Now some remakes and remasters on the way as well. Gears of War Reloaded. Fire up the chainsaws because it's time to shred some locusts once again with this remaster of the OG Gears of War. The game allows for co-op crossplay, uniting Sony and Xbox fanboys to do what they do best. Run around as juiced up beefy boys. Will this end the console war? Find out August 27th. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. This remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 is looking pristine. Built from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5 and boasting 3D audio, fans are about to be treated to a technologically astounding version of the 3-minute ladder climb. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, plus Star-Crossed World, and rounding us out is the Friendly Pink God returning on the 28th of August, coming through with improved graphics and frame rate, plus a whole new story, Star-Crossed World. It looks like the new story also comes with the mouthful modes, And who doesn't love putting all sorts of things in your mouth? Ralph, what do you like putting in your mouth?
Frankly, it should be in every game.
And frankly,
Interesting mix of games.
it is. Yeah.
The whiplash I got from Catto's post office
Yep.
to Mafia Old Country was
And I love you're like, it's all about family. As though like the Fast and the Furious movies are mafia movies. Like, what are we doing here right now?
Adele's just a big Vin Diesel fan. And
Yeah.
why wouldn't you be? He's
I
killing
know
it on
you're
Instagram
saying,
right
She's
now.
what
a
if
pinhead.
Yep.
Fast and Furious was Italian? But get this, the Italian job.
It's very nice.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
And you know what? Not Michael Douglas, Michael Caine and Vin Diesel were hanging out recently. So,
Really?
Oh my goodness.
yeah, they're buddies.
God.
They've been friends for years.
they're
and
buddies.
years and
Have
years.
Just
they?
like Norman Reedus and the Rizzler. You see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh my God, it's
no,
so
I did see
good.
that actually. Yes, I was
So
thinking
good.
more like
I hate
Liam
him.
Neeson and Pamela Anderson.
I was thinking Tom Cruise and Anna de
Guys,
going on?
Justin Trudeau and
Oh,
Katy
no.
Perry.
Yes.
Justin Trudeau, I saw
We're on
that.
a date? No.
Anyway.
Yeah, real.
I think the show's about video games.
Right, this is a
Lots of
gossip
famous
podcast.
people are dating other famous people. Yes, I'm
Yep.
saying
Sorry, to
Vin Diesel
clarify.
and Michael Caine are in a relationship.
Norman Reedus and the Rizzler are not dating.
I'm pretty sure they are.
No.
What video game are you going to date this month? Ruby, start us off.
I mean, it's gotta be freaking Kirby. Like, when I played Kirby and Forgotten Land, I finished it and was like, more please. I would like some more, please. And now that's exactly what I'm getting. I loved this game. I loved doing mouthful mode, going crazy on it. And it just looks so freaking good.
So the second, or the thing that's being added to this, it's like a DLC expansion campaign kind of thing? Or
yeah,
it's a whole nother...
it's like an extra, because when you finish the normal game originally,
Yep.
you got like an extra set of levels to go through. And then this one, I'm assuming, will be a similar case of like different kind of levels as well. Hopefully. And apparently there's new mouthful modes, there's also new transformations. And
Cool.
so I'm
I
very
still
excited.
remember the direct where the guy was like, and introducing mouthful mode.
Yeah.
And we're like,
There was no way to sell that without just straight faced. Yeah. Yeah.
Kirby puts big things in his mouth. Oh.
It does look cute as,
Yeah.
doesn't it? And the
Does look
Kirby
nice.
games have they have good replayability. They often do have a kind of new game plus mode. And I don't know this one so much, but like they do get a little trickier in the end of the game. They're not kids games the whole way through. They start simple and get tricky.
Oh yeah, like at the end of Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you're fighting a god. like
Yeah.
you fight a god. Like it's crazy.
Jesus.
that's right.
Kinda.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
The other thing is like, all of these games look as good as they did on the Switch one, but they play heaps better.
Yeah.
The Switch 2 is like, I have noticed because I haven't finished many games on the Switch, but what I've picked up and played on the Switch 2, it just is a marked difference in the hand.
huge.
It's nice.
It's that nice little feeling of going, this is how it looked on the last one, right? Or felt on the last one
Yeah,
until
yeah.
you pick that
Yeah.
up, and then
Yeah.
nothing like it.
Tears of the Kingdom, man. Playing
Oh.
that on Switch 2 is just like total game changer.
That's
It's
a good reason
so
for me to go
incredible.
play the through
No,
that because I never finished it.
Never finished what?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Right, okay, sure. Yeah, no.
What are you excited for this month?
So this month, I am very pumped for Sword in the Sea.
Yeah.
Now, I actually played this one at Summer Games Fest earlier this year. I hustled the booth because basically I couldn't get a booking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I want to play this. And like, sorry, we're fully booked. I'm like, here's my name. Could you call me if anyone cancels?
Yeah.
And like, I checked in like every day, and finally
I can
on
put
the
an
last
article on
day-
a website. And they're like, what?
That's right. What a boomer. So I eventually managed to hustle my way in on the third day of Summer Games Fest. I played it for like half an hour. I absolutely love everything this studio makes. Journey's one of my favorite games. Pathless I thought was fantastic as well. This whole thing of like these flow state games, I'm really into these. You know, I look at something like Sable. I'm not sure if you guys ever played that one.
Yeah.
And there's obviously Abzu. There was...
Did you ever play the mobile game Alto's Adventure?
No.
Oh, there's two of them, Alto's Odyssey and Alto's Adventure,
Okay.
and it's a side scroller, but it's like it's this completely on a 2D plane
Got
with
it.
the kind of like ethereal surfing and momentum,
Yes.
and it's like not tiny wings, but it has that kind of
Oh,
like
I
full
see, I
flow
see.
state, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah,
I
really
love
good.
that. I just love that vibe. I think even Grease or Gris or whatever you want to
Gris.
call it, Gris
Pinot Gris.
is also it sort of falls into that bucket.
Sorry.
But it's beautiful. The soundscape is fantastic. The music is Austin Wintory, so it's like it's S tier.
Yeah.
It's just it's going to be one of those games that I know is only going to run for 6 hours, but I'm going to love every single second of it, and I'm going to go, cool. I'm so glad that exists. I'm so glad I played it. So that's high. That's highest on my list this month. Even though I'm pumped for Delta, this I think still clears.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm definitely going to check out.
Can I just make a note that you are dressed as the guy from Mafia?
Am I?
Yeah, definitely like Mafia
all
3.
about
Not the
family.
1900s Mafia, not
gonna
the
say,
new one.
okay.
But this
Oh,
is Mafia 3. He
Got
gets
it.
back
Wise
from,
guy over
he's,
here.
he's a war
yes.
vet, and he comes back. He's got
Yep.
the full military.
Another one. I've been back from war.
Yeah.
We've been through war. Anyway,
guys.
let's talk about that.
Shout out to the veterans again.
Metal Gear Snake Eater, never played the original.
wow.
Never played. I think there was an HD remake, and I just remember hearing stories about that game and about what it did for design. Love Kojima, but also this was kind of, I guess, early on. It was still experimental from everything
Yes.
I heard. Has some amazing things in it that were really pushing the limits, which by today I think are still really interesting. Things I've heard about, like enemy ghosts of people you've killed appearing, the survival system and mechanics.
For sure.
This got a couple of mixed reviews in the mixed previews early on. I think
Did it?
people, yeah, one or two saying like it's a strange way to revisit this game because it does almost feel better when it's a slightly clunkier old PlayStation game.
interesting.
Look, maybe it was just one or two biased people playing it, but yeah, I just don't know anything about this other than it's a prequel, that it has some kind of like retro Bond energy to the kind of like spy thriller, and then it has all the Kojima wild fun stuff that I love, and yeah.
I think it's the correct era Kojima for me.
Correct.
In going like, he still had to answer to Konami and be
Yes.
like, I can't go just batshit insane.
Yes.
Well, I mean, as
But
we're
I can
watching, this
sorry.
was a famous part of the game that they added that they're like, it's still in this one too,
Correct,
the ape
correct,
escape
correct.
catching.
Clearly, you can be a bit insane, but
Yes.
still with some restraints. Because even by Phantom Pain, there's like, Guns of the Patriots,
Yeah.
there's 2-hour cutscenes.
course.
Yes.
It's like, chill out. You need an editor. It's
very
And so
unwieldy.
he still kind of had it here, but was... This is, I think, where people started seeing Kojima as an auteur.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is a game developer who you attach the name to. It's a Sid. He's made his Sid Meier-ness
I wonder
happen.
I wonder if he had his name on the box. I'm trying to remember when he started putting his names on boxes. Was it in the first game? Couldn't have been. Was it number 2? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe it was this. Did
And
you-
then he's like,
Did you play this
yeah,
back
of
in the
course,
day?
back in the day. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. And was it as sort of revolutionary as you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, because you're basically talking about a very static Metal Gear formula.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't even say static. That's not fair. But basically, it remixed enough of the formula with perspective, in particular, with some of its like encounter design, with some of its survival systems. All of that just felt so fresh. There had never been a game like it, and I think it sort of set Kojima up. We knew that he was going to fuck with us with 2, right? Or, sorry, we knew we should expect him to fuck with us after 2 with what he did with Ryder and whatever else, But yeah, I think this sort of took it to a whole new level where we just sort of go, okay, cool, this guy is not built like the rest.
I do hope, and the last thing I'll say about it is I do hope that all those systems and things like the survival system and stuff, it's like, I hope they still feel interesting because they have become ubiquitous in a lot of other games, or things he really pioneered in games like this have found their way into a lot of other titles. So I'm a little sad that I'm not playing it back in the day, but
Sure.
again, the upgrade or the actual full build from the ground up looks amazing. So, and I'm finished Death Stranding too. So what do? You go play more
You go-
Kojima?
you go
Yeah, I'll
watch
play
it-
this one.
Kojima.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm going to play Mafia Old Country for sure.
Hey.
I loved Mafia 3. I didn't finish Mafia 2, but I kind of like considered myself a Mafia guy
Okay.
after the time I spent with 2 and then in 3. And I like that they take themselves seriously versus GTA. GTA is, I think, takes itself seriously, but builds a humorous world, as opposed to like Saints Row doesn't take itself seriously and is like absurd in its game design as well as in the story that's playing out. This is like a serious take on if it's anything like Mafia 3, a beautifully realized world and characters in a much smaller, more achievable game than a GTA. And so I really like having a more directed experience, even with enough open world to kind of enjoy the setting. I hope the best one. And also it's on my it's on my fantasy league.
Yeah, right.
My game fantasy league.
Oh,
so
really?
I hope it gets a good score.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I banked a bit on this one.
Yeah, curious about the scores on this one. I mean, I'm not sure that this is open world though. I wonder if it is. I don't
No.
suspect that
There'll
it
be,
is.
I think there'll be city hubs.
Correct.
And there'll be this will be
Hilltop
very
towns
linear.
that you can
This-
kind
Open
this
of-
stuff is
country,
not.
probably.
Yeah,
Italy.
I don't think there's been. They haven't done any previews for this except through IGN, and I'm always extremely skeptical whenever you don't give us hands-on time preview. Like you don't let press play a game early, or you just give it to like one select outfit. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Did
It's
this get
usually a bad sign.
I think it's usually a very worrying sign. Not
Yeah.
always, but like a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And they've priced it at like $50 as well, US. So they're kind of communicating to the market that this is not a full size experience, which is totally fine, by the way. Actually, kind of like that
Totally.
in
I'm
many
attracted to
aspects.
those
You know,
games these
yeah,
days,
that's it.
Marv.
It's like cool. You're pricing it. I like that. So, but I don't know, man. I think if they were feeling really confident, they'd get it out there a little bit more.
It's set in like Sicily
old
or
country.
something, or-
The old
Yeah.
The old country. I'd
Italy.
be
Where the
excited to
Singapore
run
began.
around in that time period in that country and not be in a World War II game, I guess. Like that's the only time I've experienced running around Italy in that time
I hope
period.
there's a nonna that yells at you.
Yeah.
That's what I
I
really
hope there's a nonna that makes you pasta.
Yeah, and
What
then
about
yells
Assassin's
at
Creed,
you.
Gus.
No, I'm talking like, the 30s, 40s. I don't. My history's not good.
No,
I
no,
just-
no,
I-
you're right.
I-
You're spot on. Assassin's
Okay,
Creed
I
was
walked
not
into
in
this
like
here.
1910 Sicily.
So there you go. Those are some of the games that are coming out this month. Some of the bigger titles. There's plenty to play. But yeah, some of our favorites right there.
Nice.
Now let's talk about what we've been playing this week.
More talk about video games?
I want to go back to the celebrity gossip. That was fun. We were just randomly saying names. Like,
It sounded like
It's almost like, are they just naming
Cards
people?
Against Humanity.
Wait, were all of them true?
Who's been
All
out
of them
with?
were true.
All of them
Mine
were true.
was, yeah.
All of them
That's
were true.
crazy.
True dode.
True dode.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Through
Continue.
DOS.
No, that's
Ew.
good. I liked it. What we've been playing is a segment where we talk about what we've been playing.
Whoa, slow down.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah, good.
It's brought.
No, don't. We've gone long.
Go
We've
faster,
gone
go
long
faster,
already.
go
my
faster.
microchips.
Niagara text.
Thank you.
Oh, we fixed the. If we fix the
Oh,
the smoke
oh
alarm.
yeah, it's all good.
Nice.
No alarm.
No alarm.
Ah.
Oh God, Chekhov's smoke alarm.
Oh, no.
So when I'm now just like waiting for it to
I
go
know.
I
off.
know. I'm stressed too. Please continue.
Whenever Nigrotech sponsors a segment, we play a game of Screenshot in the Dark.
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever played Guess the Game before, it's basically we get 6 screenshots from a game,
Okay.
each less vague than the next one,
Okay.
and have to guess what the game is.
Got it. I think I played this when we did the charity stream.
Bingo.
Kind of, yeah.
Or a version of it.
A version of it. Yell your name out when you get it,
Okay.
but if you don't get it, you're out for good. So you don't get to.
Got it. You
Yeah,
can't,
one
you
guess.
can't
Yeah.
just be like start
Yeah.
listing games.
That's
Kirby,
it. That's
Metal
it.
Gear.
Whoa! What screenshot was that? Mouthful mode.
To be fair.
Come on now. What are we supposed to do with that?
Oh.
That's Vegas?
Oh.
I mean, we've all got to
I
have
mean,
a
it's
guess.
like, is that like,
That's either
Gus Gallagher.
He's got it.
Never played Gallagher.
I
in
was
my
like,
life.
it's Atari, or it looks like
mean-
Atari. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
There's your Gallagher.
That was Gallagher, folks. All I know of Gallagher is that line in Avengers. That man is playing Gallagher. I don't even know what the game is. There you go.
So we're going to talk about the games that we've been playing. and We're going to start with Pete. You've
All
been
right.
playing.
Motherfucker.
nice?
I knew
you
it.
did
I freaking knew it.
I've been playing Luto,
Oh.
which is a spooky horror game is popping off on Twitch, and I saw a couple of people playing, and I was like, I got to check this out. What do you get when you cross PT with the Stanley Parable? You get Luto, a horror puzzler about dealing with grief. Horror.
Horridor. Wow.
Coined it just now.
I like it.
That's really good.
That's fantastic, actually.
Like I don't mind the odd scare from time to time. I like to play these scary games, particularly the ones that are trending. And who doesn't want to watch me squeal like a pig on stream?
Whoa, different
reference.
genre.
So this game is it's a character dealing with grief and walking through a series of labyrinths that are within your own mind, which is set up right at the start. The game's themes are consistent and well explored right from the start as you kind of explore this nightmare state of mind. But it feels really deftly crafted. I don't want to spoil what it does because it's quite a short experience. It's about a 3-hour game. but it uses the medium of video games very well. It's one of those games that is a little bit reflexive in its design. The fact that it is a video game is part of how the narrative plays out. People who watch the stream would have seen a few elements of that, but it does get quite deep as you get deeper into the game. But it never really uses those devices in a cheap way. It doesn't kind of betray the narrative, and this is a narrative-heavy game. The puzzles are really good. They're contextually placed in your character's psyche, so you're unpacking the tragedies that have befallen your family. And as you do so, you kind of... There's demand that you learn a bit about the members of the family in order to solve the puzzles. So you kind of... By the time you're solving the puzzles... even in a shallow or tokenistic way, you understand who these people in your family were and what happened to them, and so you feel like a sense of connection with them and the character's grief as well as you're solving the puzzles. There is a minor gripe that I have is that this is a sequence of layouts of this house that are labyrinthine, but you have to kind of search the whole area in order to kind of get a sense of the level that you're in, and then you start to solve the puzzles piece by piece, and you're carrying information across the labyrinth in your head, but the move speed is so slow, and there's not so much horror to this game as there is a sense of a constant unease.
Okay.
There's like a looming threat.
Sure.
But then you're solving an interesting puzzle and you're trying to retain information, and then you have to carry it for 3 minutes as you walk across the map, which is not a massive deal, but it's like And if you could run, it would damage the tone of the game.
Right.
So it's kind of a minor gripe. But this is the first release from this group, Broken Bird Games, and it shows. I've played a lot of this type of game. This one has a real grasp of the genre, and it really, for a first game, is an impressive feat, and it's reviewing really well.
Cool.
And is a very streamable game, so I'm sure we'll see people talking about it for a while.
I didn't watch you stream it, but I did walk in when you were playing a little bit more of it, and there was the element that you're talking about that is that reflexive kind of introspective element that, again, I won't spoil, but I stood there and went, what the, your game's broken. And you were like, no, the game is meant to play like this. And it was a really cool moment. And I was, just saw a glimpse of it. So I'm intrigued by how they've used that, and again, used it in a way that doesn't feel cheap or doesn't feel like a one-trick kind of pony thing. Yeah. I assume continually for
it's such a short experience that you don't sit in any one either game mechanic or there's not a device that gets overplayed because there's not enough time for them to overcook it, So you kind of experience a thing and it feels thematically relevant, and then you move on to the next thing. So
was it scary?
Yeah, there's definitely a
we put a social out of you getting a spook, but is that something that happens a lot?
No, there's no jump scares.
Well, you jumped.
Yeah, come on, mate. I'm a performer. I'm a NIDA trained professional. I'm not NIDA trained. But it's there's just a great presence, and so much of it is sound design. But there's all the tropes, There's things moving off in the corner of your peripheral, and like we just saw just now, a thing crawling up the wall, unnatural, supernatural elements to it that play out in the way that you would expect. It's where it starts to change the way that the game is playing around you, that it becomes a more interesting take, I think. Because otherwise, this to me could have ended up being a Poppy's Playground.
Sure.
Poppy's Playtime. Yeah.
FNAF kind of like
cheap
what's the
silly
cheap thing that's going to jump around the corner and that we're going to make a action figure out of. And it's never that. It's all really focused back in on this. Luto, turns out, is Spanish for grief.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't directly translate, but
sure,
because I looked up the direct translation and it was like breaking or something like that. But apparently the meaning of it is grief, and I think it does a really good job of holding the theme throughout the kind of 2.5-3 hour play session.
Cool.
So I mean, it's not a fun game to play.
That's why these things do so well streaming.
But I think it's
like,
a really effective game, and it's nice having company when you're feeling uncomfortable. So it is a nice game to
Also,
stream.
it does help, and it's helped me in the past, having chat to occasionally be like, when you do run across the map and go, I'm scared, and like, the fuck am I here for again? They're like, the code's 348. You're at the door. I'm like, thank you, chat. I played, was it Transference or something that Elijah Wood developed one that was like, you ran around the house with that inner trauma of that kind of getting vibes, very different graphical style, but like that kind of cool. You weren't there for the horror, but it was around you while you were unpacking it all. And then again, a lot of the gamey kind of stuff there. But
it's a really nice art style.
Yeah,
really, like it's obviously very simple, but there's just like something to it in terms of its lighting, in terms of its textures, just something there.
Like, it's so simple, but like I love seeing like a cement wall in a game that looks like a cement wall.
There's some real artistry to it. Like I've played heaps of games in Unreal Engine 5 now,
Yeah.
right? But this like feels distinct. It doesn't feel like they just
Assets.
downloaded an asset pack and built their game in it. There's some real attention to detail and care. This is a house that feels lived in and being moved in or out of.
Feels like
design. That's some real talent.
Feels like home.
Don't say it if it is a spoiler, but the voice is that a big part of it from the start?
Yeah, and I've seen people being negative about it. There is like I mentioned, it's a part Stanley Parable. There is a narrator voice, which feels at odds with the game. The idea of being isolated in a space like this, and also puzzle solving, and it providing like at least a direction, if not a hint. And so I was like, I don't really know what this is, but it is again playing back into this concept of this person dealing with their own grief and being in their own head is thematically relevant deeper into the game as well. So it's this kind of thing that gets set up that becomes something so much more. And something so different to what you think it is about to be.
I love narration in video games, and especially if it's doing something interesting. And again, speaking like the Stanley Parables and the tiger and the something.
Yeah,
like they were very farcical, sort of fun ways to play. I just always think it's interesting having a voice in my head, like in a game, tell me what I am doing or not doing, and around me. I'm just like, I think it's a cool device. So
it's very cool, Luto, and it's not too expensive, like $20 or something.
Sure, it has that kind of feel. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Nice. I'd never even heard of it before. How did you come upon it?
I saw a streamer, Sharky.
Sharky. Okay.
He put up a
Sharky
clip,
rocks.
and I was like, oh, that looks super cool. And
Nice.
the clip that he put up was not anything about the game. It was the design stuff. It was like they've created posters for.
Oh right.
Like it's in the 90s, and there's like a Jaws poster on the wall, but it's not called Jaws. It's called
Sharks.
or Finn. Yeah, I think it's called Finn. Yeah,
Right.
But it's just like a design that is it's such a reference.
Yeah.
But it makes the whole thing feel so realized. It's beautiful. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, I think that's where I saw an
Moors.
ad for it at the Future Games Showcase.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And I remember seeing it and going, oh. And then you said you were playing. I'm like,
Oh,
So glad you liked it.
there you go.
And you have been playing. You've been going Bananzas.
All week I've been going, ooh, banana.
Do you say it every time as well?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I feel
100%.
so validated.
It's actually like a legal requirement.
Thank you.
No, I've been playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's unbelievable. I think that I really did go into it in the previews being like, cool, fun Nintendo game. You know, it's the Odyssey team. You can feel that DNA here. I'm sure this is going to be a great platformer. And then I started playing it, and I'm like, okay, this is just as good as I expected. Great. Definitely enjoying it. Then you get to the back half of the game, and you're just like, oh my fucking God. What the hell have they done here? Like, it is absurd how good this game is at the back end. You have seen nothing until you get to the last third of the game. Just the way it ramps up mechanically, the level design stuff, the complete inversion of the core. I won't even spoil it. I can't spoil it. I can't spoil it. It's too good. Look, let's just say that it went from being like a 9 out of 10 to being an 11 out of 10 in the back, in that back bit.
Huge.
And that's what really solidified it for me as I very strongly recommended this. There's only a handful of games that I've ever done that for, to be honest with you, but I think it is like a genuine Nintendo all-timer. And I think it's going to take, a lot of people most people don't have a Switch 2 yet, right? They're not going to see this. And when they do get their hands on this, they're going to be like, oh, I understand now why they are saying this about it. Like, it is that level of it's incredible. So, yeah. It's but if anyone, just as the basic background, in case it's unclear, in case you've been living under a banana and you didn't know,
This man's a writer, everyone.
you play as Donkey Kong, and you have Pauline on your shoulder. She's a little girl who grows up to be Mario's first girlfriend, and she sings, and her singing will dispel barriers, but also supercharge Donkey Kong, and he will become various muscular creatures, like a muscular ostrich, a muscular snake with arms, and he is just a muscular version of himself. You know,
with them cheeks.
literally Super Saiyan Donkey Kong. You know, and you basically go around. It's a 3D platformer, but the main conceit is that basically everything is destructible. Not everything, but basically everything. You know, there are some sort of hard structures like steel and whatever that he can't punch. But if it's made of organic matter, chances are he can crunch it with his fists. And, you know, after that, that in itself is just such a massive remixing of the 3D platformer, like, you know, construction. Because it's like 3D platformers are all about building very specific challenges, you know, traversal. This gap is too big to jump. How do you get up there? With here, you just like literally drill a hole through the middle of a level. How do you design a platformer when you can do that? I don't know, but Nintendo figured it out, and that is the genius of this game. The fact that you can still protect the core of like the 3D platformer experience while letting your players destroy almost every inch of a level. Like, it's nothing short of a marvel.
Yeah, it's also really cool because you can almost add to the platforming experience as well, because certain like natural matters you can like throw onto other things and make platforms.
Correct.
Like, I've made so many dirt bridges to get to
It
places.
does channel monkey throwing poop energy, but I totally know what you mean. It's
Definitely.
Yeah, it's crazy that like they have gone, this is going to be a 3D platformer, which he hasn't done since the 64 era, and they're going to create this mechanic that can essentially, I would have thought, break the levels, but you finished it. It at no point really does that.
No point.
If anything, they use it so well. I'm at the stage in the game where I think you were, like, I think I've said, like, I'm like 5 hours in, and I'm at that point where I'm enjoying and really appreciating what's on show here, but it's not quite scratching that itch that I thought I was going to enjoy, because I
know what you mean.
I don't quite get. I don't want to burrow through the level. I want to play it the way it's designed, and I know the team that did Odyssey do such amazing platforming and puzzles that I feel like I don't like the ability as much as I think it wants me to. Yes.
I think the thing is that you still can play through it the way it's meant to be played.
Yeah.
It like gives you kind of both options, which I think is really cool. And look, I like, if you're a big Donkey Kong lore truther, you love Donkey Kong for the story.
Donkey Kong
go off.
truther.
If you love that shit, normally great. I feel like the story on a base level is really simple, of like Donkey Kong loves bananas and he wants the banana,
but they're made of crystal.
The mean apes have taken the bananas. However, I think the writing between you know, the non-speaking Donkey Kong and Pauline is really nice, especially when you like go to sleep in one of your getaways as Donkey Kong. You can choose to talk to Pauline, and she'll just kind of talk like a little kid does.
In bed when they're falling asleep, and they're like, hey,
it's really cute.
Yeah.
I made the decision because I have like a thing where if I see a character talking and clearly they're talking in a language that is not English, but the English dub just looks like it doesn't fit, I'll usually switch it to the language that it's supposed to be. So I've made Pauline Japanese.
Oh my god, you can do that?
You can.
I can't wait to do that because I said from the previews, I didn't love the idea of having a one voice acted kind of thing around all these very cutesy noise characters. I was like, sorry, like speaking in funny noises in the Rareware thing. And I didn't love that she had that kind of voice, but I'm gonna do that. That's great.
The moment I turned on Japanese audio, like all of her lines matched her lips, and I was like, okay, cool. This is. I feel like this is how it's supposed to be played. And the English subtitles are still there.
Yeah, cool.
And like just the little chatter in between, and like the little moments of them playing together. It's really nice.
It is.
My concern about this game, having only played the hour and a half that we maybe played together on stream,
Dressed
so I
as
wasn't really
bananas.
focused, it was just a mess, was that the couple of levels that we played, it kind of felt like, what more to the game will there be
absolutely.
than just breaking stuff, slapping the ground to collect the coins.
Yes.
Grabbing the bananas that you can kind of tell where they're planted on the level, and then boss fight. But that's what you're talking
definitely the
about.
exact same thought I had when I did my preview. And I even said that in my review. I'm like, I just felt like this is a lot. It's a lot of smashing.
Yeah.
Is this going to be too much smashing? I'm kind of get bored of this mechanic, and they're not going to find interesting ways to spice that up and whatever else. The answer to that, absolutely not.
Yeah, big bong, they did.
I did get
course
to
they did.
that point early, just before what we're seeing here, where you break a brick that then appears somewhere else when you break
Sure.
it. And it was like, if you
That's really
break
cool.
the brown, the pink brick, the blue one builds up the exact bits you're breaking. And I was like, okay, I can see that there's
Okay,
some-
now take that and then like 10x that.
So that's
Yeah.
So
what
like there's other mechanics later on that are so much more interesting with
Okay,
regards to how
cool.
they use destruction and whatever else. And
Yep.
it's just.
Cool.
Have you finished it yet?
I am up to sub-level 600. I did the forest level first, and
Got
I'm
it.
now in the snowy
Frost
level.
level. Okay, cool. So you've still got. You still have not hit the best parts either.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're
But that's
still.
the thing. It feels like I'm still in, like, in the nicest way possible. I'm still in the tutorial, and I'm loving it.
Sure.
Because, like, I'm still learning all these new things about, like, the different Bananza forms and stuff. And I don't know.
It's
fucking
definitely
love
just
it.
like, it's got so much going for it, and I really love that about it.
Yeah.
Again, last grumpy thing I'll say is that and I'm going to persist because I really do trust that like there's something there that I want to experience.
Absolutely.
And I want to get to the point where I've stopped this little grumpy critical voice in the back of my
Yeah.
head. Something about it for me, Donkey Kong, I am a Donkey Kong, what did you say?
Truther.
I do really
Yeah.
love those old platformers, and I love Tropical Freeze. I adore it.
Yes.
I've played it 3 or 4 times the whole way through. And so this kind of is at odds with some of that precise platforming in the early stage. Maybe there's some stuff
No.
later on.
I think that part is a very fair complaint. Difficulty-wise, this is very easy. Even
Yeah.
in its end-game challenges, they're still extremely easy. The boss design actually is just not great.
So far, I haven't hit a
It's
good
super
one,
just
yeah.
like punch them repeatedly and they die. You know?
And you start going, okay, what do you need me to do
Yeah,
here? And
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
any good Nintendo game, it's like, oh, actually, it is just going
Totally.
down punch,
And then
so-
like later on, there are some great bosses, but
Yeah.
like really only 2, I think, and the
Fair
rest of them
enough.
are pretty shit.
But-
So that's a
yeah.
bummer, and it does. I think again, Donkey Kong fans are used to a difficult game because obviously it's been a platformer for a long time that's required a lot of precision. Some of that tuning has been very challenging. Tropical Freeze is a really great example of that, and the other ones before it. So this is a big departure from that. I think they could have stretched, like Astrobot, for example, had those challenge levels.
Yes.
So you're like, cool, you can do 3D platformer. But you can also, and it doesn't have, the whole thing doesn't have to be hard, but like some of it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
look,
missing here.
And maybe they'll do what they've done with Mario, which is they split into the let's make our side scrollers, let's make our 3D worlds, and let's have both. Because I mean, Nintendo is showing that there's a lot of love for Donkey Kong through this, so I think that's great. I think just that comment about like what I loved about the original is that difficulty. I do love that kind of jungle island nature that they all are, and to me this feels a bit, and I love these games, so it feels weird to say, it feels like a bit Splatoon in its design. That
Totally
like
agree with
really
you.
sort of almost just in your face colors and the sort of singing and the
Yes.
kind of silly voices and just the particle effects, and I love those games, but it's probably not what I was coming to this game for, and I think I'm gonna have to just like get over it.
I think
and-
that's
and
it.
find what I like in this game.
I
still.
went on the same journey because as I was playing through it, I'm like, this is too weird. Like,
Hmm.
well, you're just kind of throwing shit at the wall, aren't you? Like, you just
Literally, he's a monkey.
Like, there's like the frost level is also the fire level, and you know, like there's a whole mix of yeah. No,
How does
seriously.
that work?
Like, there's all sorts of weird shit like that. And at first,
Sure.
I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but I realized over time that this is just them trying to be as wildly inventive as they can. They're really trying to challenge every traditional notion of the 3D platformer. Because every 3D platform before it is like, now you're on the Egypt level. Here's
Yeah.
a pyramid to climb. You know, now here's the frost level. Here's your pink. You know, they're like, no, fuck that. We're not going to do that at all. We're just going to like go absolutely insane. And at first, it's very unsettling. But as you push through and you see how they use these mechanics and how much license they take with this crazy design, by the end, you're so thankful for
It's
it.
pushing through your own expectations.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know, that's on me. So
I feel like
it's fine.
Nintendo has always done that. Like they've like with every new game that comes out, they're always looking for some new mechanic that nobody's ever been able to do
Yeah.
as well as they could. You know, you saw it in Echoes of Wisdom. You saw it in both of the Zelda games that have come out recently. Like they're trying to just do new shit just to see if it works.
They definitely are based off like Tears of the Kingdom and this. It's like, what if we do the thing that you think is impossible now? It's like, what if we let you glue everything to everything? Or what if we let you punch through the level? And it's like, is that a good idea? And they still, they make it, that it is, but I'm
Even
like,
Echoes of
give me the
Wisdom.
little change. Give me the yeah, totally.
You can copy anything in this game and then just put it somewhere else and use it somewhere else.
I feel like
It's,
they are
ridiculous.
So, who is there telling them let's rein it back in a little bit? But so far it's working for them. So yeah,
That's right.
yeah, cool.
Hell
That's
yeah.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. If you have a Switch 2, you probably already bought it. Let's be real. But if you are going to buy a Switch 2, it is the first game you should buy above Mario Kart World.
Yeah,
like it's
very cool.
Mario Kart's great. Don't get me wrong, but like this is a true system seller. And if this game had launched day one with the Switch, we would have talked about the Switch 2's launch very differently.
Yeah.
Because
Totally.
it is that kind of game that we were like, where is this game?
I still think
Here it is.
they
There it
still
is.
made the right call with Mario Kart because of how much of it. I just think the broad appeal of that is right. But
Do you know anyone that just said, I have to go and buy a Switch 2 so I can play Mario Kart World? I wasn't going to buy a Switch 2, but I need to play Mario Kart World. You do really?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And I was one of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Me, I know
It was
me.
just you, wasn't it?
It was mainly
It was
me.
just you,
And then
yeah.
how much Mario Kart World have you played since?
I've gotten gold in everything and done all the knockouts and gotten gold in that, and I occasionally do knockouts with people online as well.
Okay, fair enough, fair
yeah,
enough, fair
no,
enough.
it's there. It's my go-to.
All right, fair enough.
You're one of those cart truthers, aren't you?
Now I'm going to talk about the game that I've played a bit of.
Go for it.
The Drifter. So Drifter is developed by Powerhoof. It is a pulp point-and-click adventure thriller set in Australia where you play as Mick Carter, a roaming drifter that returns to his hometown for his mother's funeral and gets wrapped up in conspiracies, mysteries, and potentially paranormal activity. I checked out the demo of this game a few years ago at a massive Monster pop-up event, and I really, really liked what it was going for. And my love for point and clicks has recently been rekindled, so I was very keen to jump into the full release of this one. I've currently finished the first 2 chapters, and I'm pretty sure there are about 9 in total, so I'm still very early on in the game. And I'll kind of start by saying I think that Dave Lloyd, who's the writer, designer, and programmer of this game, has really perfectly captured the essence of old school Ozploitation and the very clearly Stephen King inspired sense of mystery and suspense. Right from the beginning, you kind of get thrust into this dark, gritty world that, balances science fiction and realism really well and hooks you in very quickly. You start in this train and it seems just kind of like mucky and grimy, and then suddenly you're faced with a big jarring light and everything gets really tense really quick. It hooks you in very quickly. Basically, it's got the classic point and click sort of design. You've got an inventory which you'll collect items in. You can merge items together from the inventory, but it's also got a really cool thing that helps me a lot because I'd be forgetting things very quickly, where it's also got like a story inventory almost, where you've got little notes of big, kind of mainline events that you've come across in the game that are basically told back to you. So information that you've just learned, you'll be able to read again in different bite-sized pieces, which is really neat. So I really enjoyed that. It's also fully voice acted. All Australian cast, except for the odd Pom here and there. But it really benefits from it a lot. The artist, Barney Cummings, he's got this pixel art style, which is really neat in its own right. But I think the vocal performances bring it to life and make it feel really real. The characters feel really well written and like someone you'd just kind of meet on the street. Especially Adrian Vaughn, who plays Mick, kind of nails the grisly main character voice, and it's also got this narration throughout that's very Blade Runner-esque, but done well.
I was going to say, careful, 'cause that's
Done well. Yeah, no, it works. It works a lot for it. It almost feels like anytime something happens, you feel like he's looking back and talking to you and being like, what's the deal with this guy, kind of thing. It rocks. And, the events that take place in the game also seem to happen in their own time rather than always being triggered by your actions, which very much help keep the narrative pretty well paced, but also adds to the tension of when things start to go sour. You find out very quickly, so it's been in trailers and stuff, but when you die, you come back, and your character Mick is aware of it, but you come back at the moment you're starting to die, and so in that moment you have to click the right things and use the right items to get yourself out of that situation and not die. And if you don't do it in the right amount of time, you die again, but then you get brought back to life. And so like it becomes this really tense thing of like, okay, I need to take off the thing that's tied behind my back, so I need to use my knife by getting that off. Now I need to take the bag off my head. Oh, there's a petrol can over here. I'm going to grab the petrol can. I've got a tubing in my inventory.
So
I'm
it's
gonna put that together
Groundhog
so I can breathe.
MacGyver.
Yeah.
Got it.
And
But
that's narratively built into the game. You will
Absolutely.
die and you will
Yeah.
experience that part.
you
Yeah,
will
cool.
experience death.
Yeah.
But not
and-
just through, you got shot by clicking the wrong area. It's like there's a little moment that you'll run into that you then die and have to sort of
Yeah,
orchestrate
like
a
you'll
survival.
you'll get being shot. Great example. You'll be you're so welcome. You'll be threatened with a gun. What are you gonna do in that moment? Are you gonna hide behind this thing? Great, done. But how are you gonna get out of that situation? Are you gonna try and go for the guy? He's gonna shoot you. You're dead. You come back. How are you gonna deal with this situation? Oh, maybe you can go this way. Oh,
I like the idea of it being the thing that I hate in an Until Dawn style game is like I make a mistake and like I'm being asked to commit to that mistake.
yeah.
Whereas this is Save Scum the game.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's Save Scum the game, but it's narratively relevant.
Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah. You've
So,
got this
like-
one character that needs to survive the entire journey,
Yeah.
but will die.
It
That's
really,
cool.
it's really, really
Is
cool.
that, without spoilers, is that played into his awareness of it? Is there some kind of something sci-fi?
And
Okay, cool.
it's-
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
even cooler is like I kind of get annoyed when your main character is like the chosen one. Like, oh, they're the best. You come across other characters who, to the naked eye, to the average person, seem like they're just crazy homeless people. You come across them and they are also experiencing the same thing that you are.
Yeah.
And they're going to you. They're like, you can't escape it. I've tried so many different things to kill myself and it's not working. And it's so fascinating. And like, you're just barreling through this game, getting hit with not twist, but like big, like narrative turn after big narrative
Revelations
turn.
and kind
Yeah.
of
And
like-
it doesn't
yeah.
feel like too much. It doesn't feel like it's too
On the nose or kind
yeah,
of like, yeah.
that's a good. It doesn't feel on the nose. It feels like one of those really good Australian dramas, like Mr. In Between, for example.
Yeah,
Water
right.
rats.
Yeah,
This could be played by Ben Mendelsohn.
yeah.
level
I
of,
think Ben Mendelsohn would love this.
I know you're only a couple of chapters in, but there's a cast of characters that that are on your journey with you, or you're just running into people.
I feel like there's
No, I know, but maybe people could be drifting with you.
Oh, right.
there are characters that are kind of coming up a lot, like my sister Sarah,
Yeah, okay.
who used,
Sarah Drifter.
Sarah Drifter.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Mick Carter, and so in turn she would be Sarah Carter.
Unless
No, sorry,
she's
I
married.
was like Terminator, Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
That's
yeah.
it.
But yeah, it's. I feel like she's probably going to be a big character. There's like a reporter that you meet early on, that kind of she's talking enough to make it seem like she's going to be very important.
Okay, I guess that answers the question of you are not just literally drifting through vignettes and moving on through. There is a narrative that is quite tied to a...
It is so. This game is all about narrative.
I was going to stream it, and then I saw that it was fully voice acted. I'm like, no, I want to enjoy
no,
that.
fair
I don't
enough.
want to sit here and read it while it's narrated and mess it up for other people playing it.
It's obviously very reminiscent of something like Fate of Atlantis, which is
Oh,
a favorite of mine from the point and click.
ooh,
Reminds me
very
of,
Monkey Island.
of Full Throttle, actually.
Yeah,
Because
well,
it's
I
like
guess you
kind of
got
a
that
grittiness,
in it.
gritty
Same
point and
tone,
click.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there's definitely there's an extra layer to the art style, like an appreciation for this, and not just in a way like I used to play these games, I'm going to use it. I don't know. There's something about the grittiness and the griminess done with this sort of like low poly, but also beautifully detailed
It is, yeah,
level.
for
That's
sure.
just
it kind of feels like Monkey Island meets like freaking what's the word, Grindhouse.
Yeah.
Like it's awesome. It's so
in
cool.
an A24 film wrapper.
Yeah.
Finished it?
Not yet,
Okay,
no.
right.
I'm still really early on, and
Oh,
like
right, okay.
I'm this gripped by it. Everyone I've talked to as well who's played it has just been like, "Oh my god, it's one of the best point and click games I've ever played."
Yeah, great,
Like,
cool.
which is a big call and really cool. I'm pretty sure the developers made 2 other games. I think Crawl is one of them, and I don't want to say Pendulum because I might be wrong, but they've made 2 other games. But this one is the first of theirs I've played, and it's It's blowing me away.
Are they an Australian developer or are they just
They
like
are.
Australia?
Yeah.
They
okay,
are an
cool.
Australian developer.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, yippee!
Should have them on the show.
Yeah.
We should. Yeah, when I finish it, so I can tell them how much I like it.
There you go.
Yeah. Or you can spoil the
What is it
ending.
with
Yeah,
this?
that's
What is it with Australian creatives going? Let's make a gloomy, pessimistic, dystopian version
I feel like
of
that was
Australia.
like a lot of Australian cinema as
Well,
well.
that
for
was
a while.
it. That's why
Yeah.
you're getting
yeah.
it. It was like the.
Yeah.
You know, you had Underbelly, you had Mr. In Between, like.
Oh, I'm thinking Mad
the
Max
slaps.
and like the cars that ate power, like that kind of stuff.
Oh, and I mean, like the 70s was just Grindhouse.
Yeah,
like, that
totally.
was the big
Ozploitation.
Ozploitation. Yeah, this shit rocks. I really, really love it.
Nice.
No, it fucks. It's so good.
No, I know. It was
Yeah.
so eloquent up to that point, and then we got exploitation. It's
Hey,
like,
I gotta
bloody hell.
end it some way. But yeah, I'm really, really loving it. I can't wait to finish it.
Very cool.
The Drifter. Very good shit.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Last but certainly not least, Goose, what are you playing?
Well, I'll round us out with a game that I've been waiting to play for a long time. A friend of mine, in fact, has been following this as a PC game that came out in 2021, and he was like, the day this comes out in console, we're all buying it, we're all playing it together, and it is a tactical shooter, and that means it's Gus's Shooters with Friends.
Police, don't move! Hands up, asshole!
Yes. I don't know why I got the effort of redesigning that for every game, but yeah. I've been playing Ready or Not, which is a tactical first-person shooter that came out on console last week or 2 weeks ago. And yeah, as I said, it's been out on PC since 2021. In it, you lead a squad of up to 5 other squad mates through these sort of multiple standalone missions that see you moving in, clearing out a number of in-progress crimes with the goal of sort of controlling the situation that's in front of you. You do this by either saving hostages or eliminating or apprehending the criminals that you might encounter in the levels using tactical gear that you have, or your gun in this case, or your voice. Because, not your voice, but the voice of the character you have in the game, it allows you to shout all the usual things you would hear anyone in a SWAT team yell: police, get down the ground, put down your weapon, we're here to help, all that kind of... Well, I don't
Turn off
think
your
that-
body cam.
Yeah, I don't think they do a lot.
We're here to help.
I think they yell, "We're here to help."
My body cam battery.
But basically, by doing that, you are kind of adding pressure to the person you are aiming your weapon at to try to get them to surrender and try and get them to... you're trying to get an S-tier grade through this by not killing anyone, by saving the hostages, and by arresting all the criminals that are in the situation. So this is a very tactical, very sort of throwback to those SWAT games that did begin with the Tom Clancy Rainbow Six series, and unfortunately have drifted from that. But this is a hardcore sim, I guess is the best way to put it. And it's really cool, that mechanic, because it does stop you running and gunning. The other thing that stops you is a very slow walk speed, because you are covered in tactical gear. So the default movement speed in this is very slow by design. So when you come from a game of COD and then you play this, it feels very much like you're walking through molasses, but at the same time, that helps you and your teammates, footage not seen here, be really tactical and do the right thing. And yeah, it ups the tension as well in a huge way, because it does create these very slow walking corridor scenarios where you are trying to... He accidentally pressed a button there. I should point out that he went to put down hostage and accidentally shot them, and we all went...
Oh my god!
So things get chaotic, especially in the multiplayer, and it is fun because it gets silly, but it does make you go, how do we play
I'm
this
sorry,
right?
I didn't know how to gun.
That is what he yelled. It was like,
Don't
oh
worry,
god, what
he'll
happened?
be acquitted. It's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, again,
paid
let's move
leave.
The
past the
harsh
fact.
punishment of 3 weeks paid leave.
Yeah.
Well, it does lead to you going, come on, guys, we can do this right. And then it takes one teammate to stuff up, and we instantly reset, and we're like, how do we do this correctly? Because again,
put him down.
Stop resisting.
we've been trying to play this like a tactical SWAT-based kind of strategy game, I guess. Because also just on that mechanic of the shouting, it does lead to these standoffs where enemies will randomly sometimes stop, sometimes they will slowly put their weapon down but quickly draw them on you. There might be a hostage who then accidentally goes for a phone and you don't know they're not an enemy. It tries to
God.
really...
Can you plant a phone on somebody's shot?
So I don't know.
Is that weed?
Look, it is...
He had a weed.
It is interesting because it is more about these run-ins with people rather than I'm just going to go in there and guns blazing. And again, that's what the Rainbow Six games were. They would just kill all the terrorists or kill all the bad guys. Here, it is meant to be about the slow movement and about the doing the right thing. but it is hard to do. It is stressful when you have people who will shoot at you first. So that is something we were really like intrigued to see how it plays. My footage is never doing a good job backing this up.
Yeah, you killed a
I
lot
think
of
this is really accurate footage.
Well, it's really hard
civilians,
to do all of this kind of like stay within the protocol when there is gunfire, when there is shouting. Your teammate shouting is filling up the kind of like space with people all screaming in different rooms. You're not quite sure what's happening.
That guy's talking to you.
Can you
after
put
shot
him
in the head.
Can you put him down or what?
You can, but you also can report in that person is injured and still alive. So your job is to basically tag the person and say they're either perp down or someone is injured, needs medical assistance, or we have a hostage and they need to be brought in. You need to bag all the evidence as you move through the space, and this will all add to the grading system you get at the end of the mission. So that's the replayability here. These are these vignette missions, and in certain circumstances, you'll have hostages that get taken. In this scenario, it's like kind of stressful to see that there's someone in there being held hostage in this really gritty, scary school, but perfect headshot.
Nice.
Well done. Thank you.
that
Save the day.
There you go. Good footage.
Sorry.
You just,
That's much better than everyone else.
you just killed 8 civilians, dude. Like,
You're gonna shoot her now, aren't you?
Yeah, but I did get that. Josh, scrub forward, please, if you wouldn't mind. To some of the
No,
more
I want to see
interesting
what
missions.
happens
Wait,
to
why is
this.
she
We
being
can't
ha-
edit
why-
body cam footage,
Is
guys.
she
Turn
bad?
the
Why is she,
camera off.
why is she being
You
handcuffed?
need to handcuff everyone because also the hostages will continue to run around the map as they are stressed out. So you need to get everyone
They're
secured.
like fucking lemmings. Like, just
kind
tell
of-
them to sit down, lie down, shut up.
It does happen, but they might just, if you don't cuff them, they'll get up and start running again, and a teammate might
I
think
feel like
they're
they've got to come up with something
That
else.
doesn't sound right. There's like a military sim. There's like a proper sim game, but like the NPCs just do this after they get saved.
It's funny because the placement of enemies and hostages and the way they behave is very random, but that is what makes every run of this feel like we just don't know what to expect.
So they're
and
like
it does,
a modifier in a roguelike.
essentially, it kind of is. And again, as you see, the footage up here is playing with friends, and all of this kind of chaos is multiplied when you play it in multiplayer. This game is definitely built as a multiplayer game first. You can play it single player where you'll have AI squad mates running around. Ruby, you're right to make that face. The missions
Sorry.
themselves, the missions are really scary and gritty. They are like Fincher films. Like you go to a school where there's potentially children being like wrangled.
They had to basically make some changes to it when they launched on consoles.
They did some censorship when they moved it to console, which then translated to the PC stuff. I am happy they did that because all of that stuff was the gratuitous stuff that was unnecessary. There was like limbs being shot off. There was like sex traffic workers being like not wearing anything that they're like, oh, we just put clothes on them, and people got angry about those as complaints. So I was like, the core of the criminals and the stuff that you're seeing in these scenarios is still unsettling. Like, it genuinely is, but I just need to stress that doesn't add to the fun. That adds to the kind of the tension that my friends and I are like, this is distressing. Like, we're moving through tunnels dug under a drug cartel's house, and we feel really unsafe in here. And it does feel like you are in that, is it Safe House or Clear House? Is that one from that mission in COD where you move through a house and have to... And it was a really stressful, serious, gritty mission. So again, we're not playing this to have fun. We're playing this to like actually try and do it the way it's meant to be played. I don't know why everyone's laughing.
it's just funny that you're like, it's so serious, it's so scary. It's like, it's a fucking cop game.
I mean, it is, but I need to point out, like, we used to...
There's nothing serious about this.
We used to play the Rainbow Six games, and that series has just
sure, I agree.
evolved
I
into,
agree.
like,
Totally,
an arcade
yeah.
shooter now with, like, superpowered
Nothing beats
characters.
Raven Shield.
Raven Shield was fantastic,
was.
and we used to really enjoy that.
But also that genre became ultimately PvP.
That's it.
Now this is a straight PvP. This is a straight PvE experience,
mode,
a co-op PvE experience. They don't make them like this anymore, and so this is already extremely appealing. Because I actually thought this had some PvP stuff in it.
No, none
Knowing
whatsoever.
that it's
In
purely
fact,
PvE is actually great.
It's PvE with teammates, but then single player mode I mentioned does have, they've put in like a kind of squad management thing where you take squad members that have permadeath, and then potentially they might actually come out of the mission feeling like distressed, and you have to put them off missions and bring them into others. I don't know how well that actually plays.
A little bit like an XCOM
kind
of
of,
strategy.
yeah. And I just didn't enjoy having the AI running around with me. And the last thing I will say is that leads into the stuff that doesn't work so much with this port for me. This is a really technically it requires a lot of technical inputs that a PC is made for.
Yes.
All the keyboard shortcuts, all the commands, calls, things you're trying to do, the planning stage at the beginning. they've tried their hardest to port that to a controller, but it just doesn't really carry over. There are commands and gear and all this stuff you need to use that are hidden between like layer after layer of radial menus that you need to access.
Sure.
And it just, as much as we tried to play it the right way, it just doesn't feel as tailored for that. The same goes for the aiming and shooting. It's like it's made for a mouse and keyboard to do precision kind of gameplay. And we're really happy we're playing it on console because that my friends don't have PCs and that's the only way we can play it. But it's definitely it's a lesser experience than I think the people who play this on PC and
Oh, stanky leg. Cool.
that's a normal thing.
Oh, he's emoting. Don't worry.
That's a new Fortnite dance.
In particular, there's a planning stage in this where you can sit down and you can map out where everyone wants to go. And if you had a mouse and keyboard, you can all draw on the map like you did in Rainbow Six and say, here's how we're going to execute this mission perfectly. You just can't do it here. You can't do it with button presses, drawing out that kind of stuff.
When you said shouting, I assumed you, Gus, Ronald,
No.
are shouting into a microphone.
No, it's
a
there's a single
radial
button
menu
press
of-
that you just scream. You just keep screaming, get down the ground, get down.
I was wondering how
Stop
that worked
resisting.
on the console when not everyone's going to have a microphone.
No, it is just
Is
a
it
button press.
voice like commands on PC? Can I yell "get down" and it registers that?
I don't know. I could
Because
actually.
that's another.
That would be
kinda cool.
interesting.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think what the people who play this kind of game and really like it is they are playing in a full squad of 5 with comms, and they are probably trying to talk like they're in a squad. And
Sure.
again, I'm not sort of like some diehard military cop sort of obsessed shooter, but my friends and I like trying to work really well together in games, and so we literally start a mission and go like, okay, who's in front? Who's going to try and call the shots? It always falls apart. It's always a hot mess, but it's fun to try and play a game where you really have to shut up and listen to each other and play strategically. And again, the dressing of this game being these really gritty, really disturbing scenarios is, I find, really fascinating. Like it's a cool way to play a shooter when everything does lean on being gamified, arcadey, and in that kind of
looks
sense.
good.
And it has a diehard fan base. A lot of people playing it. A lot of great memes online of it all going wrong, which is teammates going open and clear, goes to throw flash, door doesn't open, oh shit, explosions. I will say the fun in this game is not from the shooting, it's from everything going wrong with friends. So yeah, but apart from that, we're having a lot of fun with it. It's our old Rainbow Six game.
2 million copies sold on console already.
There you go.
So it's massive. And that's already after its very large install piece, like PC base.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
So
Have you
it's
played?
doing well. No, I haven't.
Yeah,
No, I've been meaning to.
Look like it'd be a great
looks
PC
great.
shooter.
It does look. It has made me go like, I wouldn't mind installing this on PC just to see how much more fun it is.
Absolutely.
But I'm glad more
And
people
suddenly
can
you're
play it.
way better than all your friends, and they're like, "Oh, what gives?"
Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
that's what's happening in COD right now.
yeah.
You saw the intro. I won that
Yeah,
match.
true,
Anyway,
you did.
yeah, that's what I've been playing.
So you've been playing Ready or Not. You've been playing Donkey Kong Bonanza,
Banana.
or as my friend has been calling it, Donkey Kong Brawl Nana.
Ooh, okay.
Very
yeah.
fun.
That's nice. I like it.
You've been playing Luto, or you've played Luto.
Sure have.
And I've been playing The Drifter.
Oh, I forgot one more thing to mention.
you
Josh,
forgot?
I forgot.
Oh, you forgot.
Josh, can you show the screenshot I sent to you the other day of my Ready or Not? Or not? We can do that later. It's fine.
Is it ready?
Oh, that's very
Yeah, I'll
funny.
get it during the break.
Okay,
Or
all
not.
good. We'll look at that when we come back.
And if you missed any of the games that we talked about, or you'd like to know more about any of them, you can check out the games list that our mods are regularly updating with all the games that we talk about each week. That'll
Nice.
be in the chat. And now it's time we go to a break.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, Ruby. Busy week, right?
Hey, buddy. Oh my god.
Forgot their name,
Oh god, was it obvious? Oh my god. Who are you?
and now you're thinking, who am I?
I'm thinking about why you're naked.
And now you're thinking, how am I going to remember their name? I've been working across from them for 3 weeks. It's too late to ask what their name is now. With the Oz Naminator by your side, you'll never forget the name again. The Oz Naminator, as well as being able to know exactly what you're thinking, also knows everybody's name in the entire— Wait, what are you doing?
I found it.
What?
Yeah, just on Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
No. I kind of need this.
You know, yeah,
His name, well, Processing. You know. It's Will.
Yeah.
You should probably have these back.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Okay, affirmative. What is my purpose?
I'm gonna get back to work.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Welcome back to the show. We just saw a word from Jep, ad, and we saw the ad for Oznaminator, so we saw him naked. And were you ready for that or not?
I was so hairy and
You were hairy.
and naked in that ad. You had your back turned when that was happening. Ralph was standing chatting, and I was like behind was naked me. And I was like, please turn around.
But you did want to show off something.
Oh sorry.
Ready
I
or
just
Not, yeah.
I was very excited the other night. My friends and I were like, all right, we're ready for another night of Ready or Not. And I turned on my console and was faced with a pop-up message from Microsoft that told me, Josh, not ready yet.
Wow.
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not.
Is not yet finished.
All right.
So you are an Xbox main.
I am because my
Interesting.
friends are all on them.
Interesting.
And so
and
I'm
are there
just
like with all the troubles and stuff going on with Xbox right now? Are any of those people like thinking, maybe we should switch?
they don't
boys?
know what's going on.
They don't know
man.
anything. They're just
No,
like, we're on
they are
Xbox.
in-
That's how
they
it
are
is.
in black box green
Got it,
mist.
got it.
Complete. Yeah. They don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah. I mean, particularly millennial Xbox players
Sure.
are so baked in because of like
Course.
it's just Halo.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, okay, we grew up playing Halo, so you own an Xbox and that's how you play games. And if you're not into the scene, you're not buying an Xbox and a PlayStation and a PC. So
For sure.
And a
I
Switch.
totally get that. And a Switch.
Yeah.
Because you got to play Mario Kart World for some reason.
Got to.
we got more show to go.
Play
And
Deltarune though.
is that
You
on
can play.
Switch?
That's on
Switch
PC as
2.
well.
But it came out on Switch 2 first.
Oh, did
True.
it?
That's
Oh,
true.
Interesting.
That's true.
Well, it feels like there's a bit of an excited energy in the room.
Ooh.
Maybe a bit of a party's brewing.
Oh, no.
Oh.
A Pete's party.
Yeah.
It's not a party. We just need to explain why we're having one of these now.
It is a Pete's party. This segment is review. We've played it as a Pete's party game in the past. We are playing it again today, and it is sponsored by BMAC. And BMAC has a website called TLDR Movie Reviews.
Oh,
Do you
excellent.
need stall time?
No, I've got it. I've just got a
Good
photo
man.
of it.
We often this is the one where we have to read something off a website, and
Okay.
it's the one we're least
I
prepared
just
for.
took a photo of my screen before.
Oh no! I just took a photo of my. Please.
Yeah, he has a website called TLDR Movie Reviews. He reviews film and television.
Right.
But at the top of every review, he does a TLDR.
Okay.
I'm going to read a TLDR to you, and you're going to tell me which film this is associated with.
The Dark Knight.
You got it in one.
Thank you.
No. Okay. TLDR. It earned Test Drive. Test Drive is italicized.
It earned Test Drive.
This is the shortest. This is the most TLDR we've ever had. 4 words.
It earned
F1?
It is not F1.
Test Drive.
Okay.
Gran Turismo?
It is not Gran Turismo. The key is Test Drive. This was a 4 out of 5 star film, according to TLDR movie reviews.
Same when the film came out?
It earned Test Drive.
This film came out this year.
Is it gaming related?
It is not gaming related.
Okay.
It is film related, but it is a 4-star film. 4-star film.
Chad's got it.
4-star film.
And it is effectively a re-release of this film this year.
Test Drive. It's just a strange sentence.
Yeah, I know, right? I just can't remember the sentence.
But again, Test Drive is italicized. It should actually be. If you're going to use the correct bibliography materials, put it in with not quotations. What's the half
end quotation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then
it earned Test Drive.
Okay.
What? Test Drive being
Test Drive
a
Unlimited.
piece of music.
Oh, it's in the movie.
It earned
It's
Test
a song
Drive.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that
then.
song.
I don't know that song.
Do you know the song? Do you know who the band is? Could you
John
tell us?
Powell is the.
Beep, Gus. Is How to Train Your Dragon.
It is How to Train Your Dragon.
The song Test Drive. All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
the.
You would think it'd be Test Flight.
Yeah.
I
love that song.
I've never seen any version of How to Train Your Dragon.
I've still not
the
seen
first-
it. Yeah, I've still not
You've
seen
got
the live
children.
action.
I know,
I've
but
seen
I don't-
the animated one.
Yeah. no.
First animated one has a scene in it with a very beautiful song called Test Drive. Should have known. Okay, thank you.
This live action is actually fucking brilliant. Though.
Okay, I've heard that.
Apparently,
Yep.
that song isn't used as well in the same area of this movie.
It
but
is a
they make
different
this-
arrangement. It's interesting. Anyway, we're talking about review now. Thank you, BMAC. And review, we're taking a trip down memory lane. Each of us on the couches here has put our names to game reviews in the past, writing with conviction and an assuredness that our opinion is worth sharing. It has value to the greater gaming community and how they spend their hard-earned. Wielding such power and responsibility, surely we'd remember the words we wrote about these pieces of art, no?
Absolutely. Every single word without question. Everyone.
Tonight, our old reviews have been dug up from the depths of the internet to test our memories. In turns, we will be read a selection of our own words back at us. Keywords have been redacted, but we must identify the game that we talked about so passionately in our past.
Wild.
Now, the team upstairs are going to read to us. We're going to see the words on screen as well. But Gus, we're going to start with you.
Can I just point out how much I love hearing and saying the word redacted? It's a fun word.
It
It's
has
good
some
mouthfeel.
good consonants, doesn't it?
Point for Gus.
Really nice.
Okay, the points don't matter. Okay, right. So upstairs, we'll read my words to me, and I'll try
They
and
will.
remember
It's going to
them.
be delivered to us in 3 chunks, and we'll get less obtuse with each chunk. But if
feel
you
like-
can get it early, you kind of get bonus.
I feel like I'm going
cred.
to I feel like
There's
some
no
of,
points, but it's cred. It's just
Sure.
like
It's
I
cred.
bragging
I
rights.
potentially have some of the longest distance from now to when my reviews were back in the day.
You joined
How
a
long
good
ago
game
we-
in 2011, and you were doing reviews 14 years ago.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, we ready?
Let's have a party.
Yeah.
Okay. Clue number 1 for Gus. What I can't stress enough is just how absurd this game starts out before continuing to grow even more so as the story continues.
I can't stress it. This game starts out before. Can you grow even more? It's weird. I have a guess. I have an idea of what I could put in there as a guess, but maybe I want to hear clue 2 because I don't want to cut this too short. Or should I just
you
fire
reckon you know
away?
it?
You reckon you know
Yeah,
it straight off the top? Let's go.
That's
If I can
gold.
guess and then guess again, right?
Yeah,
This is-
yeah,
okay,
yeah. Of course,
okay,
yeah.
yeah,
You don't
sure,
get, you're
go
not
on.
out. Yeah, you can
I
guess
want to
and then come
say, is this the Splatoon DLC, the Subway Splatoon DLC?
Like the sandwich?
back. That would have been such
That
a
would have
deep
been
cut.
so
Holy
impressive.
shit.
Crazy.
What's
It's
That
a
was
DLC to Splatoon.
You called it a game, though.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say this?
I did
Yeah.
a full review of. I've got to remember the name of it. There's the
You loved it. The
one where you go in a subway underneath, and there were all these challenge levels in it. And
Sure.
yeah,
You talked about that for years afterwards.
All right, should we go
Big
clue 2?
Splatoon truther.
Clue 2.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Taking cues from games like the Blank series, there's a delightful madness to the creature design and the areas you'll explore. It almost has the touch of a Miyazaki film to it.
Ooh.
Oh, I know it now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
It's Splatoon 3's DLC.
This was
As soon as he said taking cues, he's like, I remember writing that, and it was so good when I wrote those. Taking
this
cues.
is a review that I copped some shit for. I got some flack for this because of the score at the end that I gave it. But I stand by everything I said in the review. It's just the score really tripped me up. This is Undertale, is it not?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, what was your third clue
let's
then?
hear the
Hit me
third
up.
Third clue. Within the first hour, I was murdered by a sadistic flower, given a mobile phone by my newly adopted cow mother, and handed out compliments to an insecure frog. The last of these actually turning out to be a core mechanic of Blank, but I'll come back to that.
Yeah, I think I gave this like a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Yes.
I would love to hear the words come
Oh
out of
no,
your
not
mouth.
no!
Maybe we should let me see it.
So while Hotline Miami may appear on the surface
Oh,
to be
no.
no more
Wait,
than a
what, Josh?
Did we just ruin Gus's second
moments in
game?
the game that made me think there was a lot more going on here than just an arcade style.
The files have been named wrong. All right, take a beat to check those. Gus has only played once, but he was correct in Undertale. So you're not playing another round, buddy.
That's all right. We're a little long tonight. That's fine.
And if any of you thinks you're probably talking about Hotline Miami, doubt it.
Unlikely.
Doubt it.
Yep.
Doubt it.
Okay. So do we not have my other clip?
Let's see the other
Let me just get it.
Okay. I did that whole review in the Ryan Gosling kind of drive jacket as well.
And with the lighting as well.
Yeah,
it was-
yeah. We
it
had a
was good.
producer that every time I had a review was like, how do we make
I
this
still want to
stuff?
see
jacket.
the quotes, by the way. We're not skipping this
Oh,
round.
no. I want
see
to
the
hear
quotes
everything
for
I
that,
said about
for sure.
Hotline Miami. I fucking love that though. Yeah, okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
What a classic.
Okay, cool.
Here it is.
Here we go. I think I was at
Within
my
the first
desk.
hour, I was murdered by a sadistic flower, given a mobile phone by my newly adopted cow mother, and handed out compliments to an insecure frog. The last of these actually turning out to be
my
a
old
core
desk, so
mechanic
little.
of Undertale, but I'll come back to that.
Nice.
come
Oh,
back to
I
that.
missed that desk. I think
There you go.
Cool.
All right. Ralph, let's just jump straight in, buddy.
Oh, no. One thing I hate is watching my old content. I hate it. I can't. Some old videos, even my most popular ones, I can't watch them. Like my Nier Automata video, I can't watch it.
Really?
Yeah. I can't watch it.
Well, I hope this first review is. Well, let's find out.
All right, go on.
All right. Let's hear the first piece of Ralph's review, a skill up review.
Skill up review.
We're going to assume you wrote it. It's an Austin review.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Good luck.
Take it away upstairs.
All right.
Hello.
Oh, here we go.
If blank years were not enough to get this thing into shape, then what good will blank weeks or blank months be?
Oh my god.
I've said this of so many games. This really does not nail it down. Like,
If you're a fan of blank, you'll be a fan of blank.
Oh god, I actually vividly remember this line, but I legitimately don't remember which game it is from because there are so many games I've reviewed that fall into this bucket.
Yeah.
So what do we
A lot
look
of
at? So
we're looking at a delayed
I
Or a
have a
really
number
long.
in my mind already.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
I know
the
like
number?
there's like 4 games that this could be.
Yeah.
okay. So it's a game that clearly wasn't up to scratch, and they delayed,
Absolutely.
I guess, or they had.
No. It's that thing where it's like it could be it's whether or not it's a beta. And,
Yeah, okay.
And it's kind of like this game's coming out really soon, or it's already out, and they're like, oh, we're gonna do a day 1 patch or something,
Yeah,
or they're like, oh, we're
right.
gonna fix it in in like the post production,
Yeah.
whatever else.
Yeah.
There's so many. We went through a big period, I remember, where people really trusted developers when they said, we'll fix it with the day 1 patch.
Yeah.
Remember that era
Yeah,
where
yeah,
people
yeah,
bought that
totally.
line?
Yeah,
yeah.
Now everyone's like, fuck you, man.
We got to a weird Stockholm thing where like they'll fix it with a day 1 patch.
Yeah, totally.
yeah.
Now no one buys that bullshit. But there was a time when people really believed it, and I spent a lot of time in my reviews being like, don't believe that bullshit. So I think this kind of falls into that bucket.
You reckon you got 4 games in
I reckon
mind?
there's like 4 games in my head that this is
Tell us what they are, and then we'll see.
Have a
You
shot
don't,
in
you
the
can, we
dark.
can then hear the next one. But
So definitely Anthem,
yeah.
Fallout 76,
Yeah.
Battlefield.
Oh yeah, 2042.
Yep.
They're all
That's all I've got for now. But
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's not either any of those. Anyway, let's go second clue. Okay.
I know this is a live service game,
Yep.
and I know it will be updated with patches and DLC, but you cannot unbake a cake.
Very nice.
And what's wrong with blank is baked so deep into its crust that the whole components of the game's mechanics and its engine would be need to ripped out and replaced in order to fix them.
Brutal.
Good
And that
hacking
applies to
analogy.
all three of those games you just mentioned. You basically said all this knowing what was
Now you know why it's so hard for me to get review codes.
There it is.
awesome.
But the unbake a cake's a great line. That
Yeah,
must
that's
have.
good.
Does that stick?
I'm almost certain this is Anthem.
Is that a guess? I miss that.
Yeah, it's Anthem.
Yeah, nice.
Hey!
Yeah, it's Anthem.
It's definitely
That's
Anthem.
Anthem.
What's
That's
the clue?
Anthem.
What's clue number 3?
Its lack of vision and narrative is matched only by its horrid technical state.
Oh, ouch.
Where Baldur's Gate 3, Kings of the Old Republic,
KOTOR.
thank you, and Mass Effect have a shelf life measured in decades, we cannot even begin to run the clock on blank shelf life because the game is so far from finished, it would simply not make sense.
Ouch. Going
Poor
hard.
Anthem.
Yeah. And to
they
be honest
shutting
with you, there are about 15 other lines in this review that are as brutal as these lines, for
Stop!
sure.
Stop! He's already
He's already
dead.
It was
Aren't
bad.
they shutting off the servers or something?
Yeah,
I
actually,
didn't
this
know
year
they were
just
still
announced.
on.
Neither did I. I totally forgot.
Wait,
but
what?
Yeah.
I just assumed.
Me too. I thought it was
that's right.
gone.
Wow.
No, next January I think they announced, or maybe it's February. It's one of those two. They're closing the.
I would
Anthem
boot it
service.
up just to hear the main menu song. That like weird.
No
guttural-
memory of it. Oh no, I do remember that
It's
one.
got a
Yeah.
beautiful song.
Yeah, I do remember that
Rest
actually
of the
now.
game's trash.
That's true.
Do we get to listen to him say these lines now?
Oh no.
Yes.
I know this is a live service game, and I know it will be updated with patches and DLC, but you cannot unbake a cake, and what's wrong with Anthem is baked so deep into its crust that whole components of the game's mechanics and engine would need to be ripped out and replaced in order to fix them.
Ooh. Scathing but true.
I mean,
Brutal.
yeah. Look. There's certain reviews that I look back
true.
on, and I'm like, that was a bit dickish. But then I look back on a review like this, and I'm like, no, that's right. that was
spot on.
accurate. you
Spot
know?
on.
So
Shut down
nice.
those servers eventually. I
Oh,
reckon.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Ruby, let's see your first clue to your first
I don't
game.
even remember how I got here.
What do you mean?
I don't
Tonight, she
remember.
means.
yeah.
This is gonna suck, man.
All right, here we go. Ruby. Clue number 1. It's funny because it's not that popular. And I think it's because the blank series was noticeably hard. And so people were kind of deterred by something that looked so cute and yet was so difficult.
Huh.
Hmm.
She's just gone
Oh no,
complete.
she froze.
Is there a reset button?
Like the seal.
That looked so cute and yet was so difficult.
Did the words spring up in your mind like you remember writing them or not?
First thought was Cuphead, but I've never played.
Yeah, I was going to say, right?
I've never played it.
that game. I never played Cuphead, so that wouldn't be me. And I'm kind of. This might be a little bit easier for me because I'm pretty sure you guys aren't getting Kotaku reviews. It's just what
I
I've
don't know.
reviewed.
Ask the
Sorry,
voices upstairs.
I think
It'll
it's
be
just
what's on Back
what
Pocket,
I've
yeah.
reviewed on Back Pocket.
I believe so.
But you said it would be easy for you, so what is it?
What would
take-
be easy for me?
You said it should be easier
It
because
should
there are
be.
fewer
It
games.
should
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
see. Okay.
It should be.
Cute and difficult though.
It's not that popular.
It's funny because it's not that popular,
That's pretty much. This is every game you've played on the
and
show.
I think it's because the blank series was noticeably hard, and so people were kind of deterred by something that looked so cute and yet was so difficult. Fuck me. What?
Sounds like a really intriguing game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear more.
Yeah.
blank
we can
series.
do clue
Let's
2.
get
Can I
clue two.
please
Let's
get
clue
clue
two.
two?
I've got to get my Ruby impression
Oh
going.
no.
Nice.
Okay.
Don't you dare do like a Marge voice.
Dream guest on my podcast.
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, clue 2. I got to what I thought was the end, and the credits started to roll, and I was like, it's kind of short. I played the previous blank, and I thought it was a lot shorter than I expected it to be. But then after the credits rolled, it was suddenly like, you idiot, you fucking fool. This shit isn't over.
No, I know what it is. What is it? What is it? What is
You
it?
don't?
No, you don't know
I know,
what it is.
I know. Oh my god. I can hear it rattling in my head.
The voices of reviews past rattled through my
That's what I
head.
thought was the end, and the credits started to
Credit
Oh
roll.
my
He
god.
comes back after the credits.
Yeah.
Finished a not popular game, and it was difficult, and it looked cute.
Finished it.
And it was a sequel.
No clue.
Definitely a sequel.
I think it's because the blank series was noticeably hard. But maybe the blank series is a bit of a misdirect because the developer of this game had made something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Potentially.
that series
They
was
played
hard.
the
So
previous
people,
blah.
It's blank.
Blank.
Yeah.
Previous blank.
Says Mr. President, then it has been blah. I mean, blank. I mean, redacted.
What game have I played that had a fake
The
credits
Epstein
roll?
files. Blah.
Holy shit. Like, okay, so every time I do the show,
Yeah.
Yes.
Your head, you clear your head afterwards.
like the show finishes and
Yeah.
we're like, haha, walking off the couches. I don't remember a thing I've said.
Well, that doesn't bode well for
They made a
this
movie about that.
No,
whole game.
No.
Let's
to
get
ridiculous
clue
three.
three.
One more,
Let's
one
get clue
more,
three.
because
please.
it's the only one
This,
left.
hopefully will lead us right there.
Yeah.
All right. Blank, as a series, is the pioneer of little guy games.
Oh.
You could say that Lemmings is. That's not the frickin' game I'm talking about. With Lemmings, you're a herd of little guys. But a little guy game, you need to be a guy controlling an army of little guys. Like Overlord, like Tinykin. And Blank is the little guy game. And Blank is a perfected
gotta
version
be
of the
Pikmin
Blank
4.
system.
Wait, are you telling me?
It is Pikmin 4. No. Yes. Wait.
No. Wait.
Did I review Pikmin 4?
Let's
on the
hear.
show?
Let's see the clip.
No,
please.
you didn't. So there's no tape to play right now.
What? Pikmin, as a series, is the pioneer of little guy games. Oh my God, You could say pre- that Lemmings is, but that's not the freaking games that I'm talking about. Because Lemmings, you're a herd of little guys. But a little guy game, you need to be a guy controlling an army of little guys.
Yeah.
You know, like Overlord, like Tinykin. And Pikmin is the one. Pikmin is the little guy game. And Pikmin 4 is a perfected version of the
That's
Pikmin
you.
system.
There it is.
I did love Pikmin 4.
You
That
very
shit
much
fucking rocked
did.
my socks off.
There you go.
Yeah. What?
Wow.
Why did it finish early and then keep going?
Because
Is that a bit in the game?
yeah, it's a bit in the game where you think, it does a
escape
fake
to-
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
it does too, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does a fake out. And
hear
it
people about that.
rocks.
Ah,
It's so
clever.
cool.
Cool. Peter.
I am playing as well, apparently. The team
Nice.
upstairs have put this together, so there's going to be one for me. Let's get my first clue, please.
A Peter review.
I think I'll have the same problem you have.
Sorry.
All my words are like mush in my head.
Well, if we're pulling from this show, it was just like off the top of our head discussion points.
Yeah.
Versus,
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember writing stuff and going, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
for
Well,
what
Okay,
yeah,
so
I
Yep.
never, I mean, until recently, I wasn't really working for scripts.
Yeah.
So.
I'd write reviews for games like Undertale, Hotline Miami,
Allegedly.
and the other one.
And the other one.
Clue 1. The story does things that will delight. No matter if you're into these types of games, it's delightful.
Where Get a thesaurus. Delightful. Grow up,
Delight.
Peter. I don't know. Everything's delightful. The story does things that will delight. No matter if you're into these types of games.
These
could-
types of games.
Yeah,
It's
it could be
giving
anything.
like
These
a
types.
virtual novel.
It has a genre.
It has a genre. It's a
Delightful.
video
And
game.
It's delightful.
And it's
Yeah.
delightful.
Yeah, it's
It
delightful.
will,
That was
it will
reinforced.
delight.
That was
Yeah.
reinforced.
Into these types of games.
I'm gonna need clue 2.
I think so.
I love when a
That's
story
too-
does
that's
things.
I hope it
too
says
loose.
delightful in the thing.
Yeah,
That's
me
a
too.
clue.
Fantastic.
Delightful, delightful,
Top of the
delightful.
dome, yeah. Hook me up.
Clue-
Hook me up.
This is definitely a gamey video game.
More useless
For people
information.
that have played Resident Evil,
Oh.
this and the original Redacted was always trying to feel Resident Evil in its gameplay. But it is way less action than Resident Evil, and to me, that plays way better.
To me.
A delightful game, Resident Evil.
a third-person horror game with a delightful story that's clearly horror.
And it delights.
But it's a sequel.
It's a delightful video game.
It's a video gamey
It's a
video
delightful
game.
video gamey video game that delights.
Video game means a lot to me though.
Yeah, no, I get
That's
it.
a game that's not
I get it.
afraid to be like
That's
game,
true.
No,
wears game design on its
I
sleeve.
watch a YouTuber called Mike's Mike, and I love him to death. And he described one of my favorite movies, Sucker Punch, as a movie that's just so movie.
Yeah.
And I understood that completely.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
I have a guess, but I'm just gonna lock it in there.
Play Resident Evil. This in the original blank. I was always trying to feel Resident. A 3.
Clue 3, please.
Yeah, let's get clue 3.
Come on.
Thank you.
I feel like Blank are one of those studios that are AAA class studio, but they pull from quirky indie design philosophy more than a lot of other AAA studios that play safe. You see COD do some fun things from time to time, but never anything so weird that would put off the Gamer Boys off. Blank is not afraid of trying to confuse you by going, we're this type of game at the moment. Just right now, we're this type of game.
Useless.
Oh.
To me, AAA studio. It's like maybe I'm meaning publisher, and I'm talking about like a Ubisoft game, because Ubisoft like to play in the quirky from time to time, and they usually do a decent job of it. EA do as well.
Mario Rabbids.
Yeah. But I can't.
I have a
think of anything.
guess.
Yeah.
I have a guess too.
Chat doesn't have this yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
Is it yours? Is your guess a sequel?
Yes.
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 Is it Bethesda published?
No.
Okay, right.
There's okay. Like
You have a
Evil
guess
Within
first?
too?
Did you review that?
No.
Okay, right, fair enough.
Well,
Because
then
I
no.
agree.
Yeah.
That's a
It
great
looked- all
review
of
for the
these
Evil Within
things, I was
too.
going to say, yep, that could be Evil Within, Evil Within, yep.
You have your guess, and then
I think Gus probably has it.
I love that you're just like from my confidence that I'm exuding down here.
It's not from
It's
your
aura.
confidence.
It's
I
just
remember.
secret aura.
I remember
it.
that thought. I remember that thought of going like, these guys pull from indie design, but they put so much polish into it.
It's actually the top clue is the one that gives it away the most. You were really into
Delightful.
this. No, you were fucking loving every minute of this, and you came out of it like, I'm really loving this. In fact, I think it was like up there for you.
What year was this?
What year is this?
That might ruin the game.
That what? Oh,
That
what
might ruin the
I think
game
it's
if
what
I
year
say
is the
what year
review.
it was.
Was it recent or is it older?
Recent-ish. Recent-ish. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna leave it at that.
it's a back pocket review.
Yeah.
Is it a reboot of a franchise?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm now hoping I'm right.
Was it a remake?
Nah.
Okay.
Well, again, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
of course,
guessing.
of course.
I'll have a stab, but I think we're going to need the reveal to
Sure.
remind me of this one. But I'm going to say...
Oh, right, of course.
I think
yeah.
I
yeah.
mouth, so when it comes up, I can say I was right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay. I can verify.
What was... I don't know. Little Nightmares 2. I didn't even remember playing that.
You didn't?
I got nothing. I got
You
nothing.
didn't?
I got nothing.
Play the clip.
Play the clip. I feel like Remedy.
Yeah,
are
he
one
was
of those
right.
studios
Oh
that
Gus
are
had it. Gus had
AAA
it.
Game of the
kind
year.
of
I know, you gave it Game of the
studio,
Year.
But they Remedy
Pull
from
Say delight.
Remedy.
quirky
Say delight.
indie
No,
design
this is the-
philosophy
yep.
more than a lot of other AAA studios that play safe. You know, you would never see... You see Call of Duty do some fun things from time to time, but never anything so weird that it would put the gamer boys off. Alan Wake
The
is
latest
not
Black
afraid
Ops
of
kind of did for the whole
weird.
trying to
zombie trippy stuff, but
confuse you
so much better in
by
this
going, oh, we're this type of game at the moment. Just right now, I think they we're
watched
this
this
type
review.
of game.
That must have been it.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice.
I mean, this is the nice. I'm so relieved you struggled with that as much as I did.
Yeah. But I think you're right. The idea that we basically
Pulling
come
off
here
the
and
top
just
of
like
the
take
head.
off the
Sure.
dome as opposed to
Yeah.
scripting something is going to make it pretty challenging for me because
Well, not for me,
I'm
apparently.
usually just like my brain is trying to catch up to
This game
my
is game.
mouth. This game
This
is a
game is
game.
video game.
Well, I'm really good at this game and prepare to be even better at it as I
Yeah.
go into my next round.
Blow us
Please,
away,
come on,
guys.
let's
That's right.
burn-
What could it be? I'm on the edge of my seat.
All right. Overall, it's hard to recommend this kind of game to everyone, and no doubt it's sure to cop some flack in the future from some who may see it as just a glorified killing simulator.
Wow.
Do I still agree?
However-
Those words have not aged well.
No.
You know, one of the things that I did do, because this is all in a document that Adele wrote up, The first thing I did when I opened it to look over everything and edit it today was Control F and type famously, and it was zero.
It didn't
results.
come up?
Zero
Wow.
results.
That's a new word on mine.
You don't
I
write
like to
it.
use a lot.
You don't write it. You just say it.
Read on.
However,
Josh.
what sets Blank apart from many other similar titles is the unashamedly brutal way it will grab you by the collar, drag you dazed and confused through its short 20 missions before throwing you clear at the other end, heart pounding, hands shaking, and head full of questions. So, while Blank may appear on the surface to be no more than a mindless run and gunning, there are a handful of unforgettable moments that make me think there was far more going on here than an arcade-style slaughterhouse.
I stand by those words. Let's watch the review.
Let's watch little fresh face.
I feel like
Gus.
Remedy are one of those.
Son of a-
There's a well-oiled machine. Okay, here we go.
Jesus Christ.
All right, that one was on purpose.
I like this one.
That one was on purpose.
Here we go.
So while Hotline Miami may appear on the surface to be no more than a
looks like
regular run
Plenty.
and gunner,
I do,
there were a
don't I?
handful
Yeah.
of unforgettable moments in the game that made me think there was a lot more going
jacket's
on
too
here
big.
than just an
love the
arcade-style
jacket.
slaughterhouse.
Thank you. We had a little the start of that review was like an old CRT TV buzzing
Right.
behind me and like
Nice.
it was
The phone
Ben-
ringing kind of shit.
Oh
Fun
yeah,
there,
yeah.
sure.
I
Ben
think you've
loves that one.
softened as you've aged.
You reckon?
It's nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You look great.
Yeah.
Fine wine sort of territory.
That
Okay,
baby
but let
is
me ask you
footy
though.
talk.
Can we bring up the quotes again?
Oh,
I'm
please
actually
don't pull
very
my-
interested in these
I'm
quotes.
so early on.
However, what sets these apart from other similar titles?
I think I was talking about
What
like
other similar titles are we talking about?
I think
back then.
Back then, I would say like any. Oh, geez, you're right. like a. Yeah, there were a couple of those. Maybe not top down, but like a full on just run and gun shooter. There was an Action Heroes one where you just did flips and blasted everyone, and it was like cartoony and over the top.
Really?
It was just,
Okay.
Yeah. I reviewed a game that was like super action hero, Broforce-y kind of stuff. I guess is that in the realm? That feels.
I guess so.
They were around. They were over the top action.
I
and
guess
this
if
was
you kind of like,
oh.
yeah. Yeah, true.
But
If
you're
you-
right. Not that they weren't like that in terms of its bloody
Sure. Yeah,
murder.
no.
They were like arcade fun, and I think this was still. I feel like this is early enough that like pixely shooters were not everywhere.
No,
so it was
definitely
like
not.
people would look at that and go arcade, innocent, back in the day fun.
For sure.
And then you're like, no, there was like head bashing into the ground
Totally.
scenes and stuff. So it was like catching
Banned
people
in
off guard.
Australia, the second one.
Yeah.
Still
yeah.
banned today, right?
It is. Yeah.
Same
For
with
the drugs.
oh
No,
my God.
sexual
Assault. You're right.
Sludge Life 1 is banned
Oh,
in
really?
Australia,
Okay.
but not Sludge Life 2.
I
Wow,
guess
I
just
didn't
like,
know that.
sorry to quickly say this, you find some amazing, like gritty, pixely, fucked up games, and it's like, I don't think back then that really existed in the same sense.
No, absolutely
Everything
not,
that
no.
was pixels and was fast and shooty was for kids almost.
Yeah.
Well, not for kids, but yeah.
Well, yeah,
Or
now
it
you've
was
got
like in
games
the
like
Board Hell or Castlevania, like or the 2D platformer
Yeah.
revival.
This having like
Because even
stop-
Shovel Knight would have been around the same.
a little later, but
time.
this
Bit
even
later,
having
yeah.
like stop down moments where your character's like, cool, I'm killing more, and it was like, oh, it's still fucking
Yeah.
great.
Well,
It's
so-
not
so many
a-
It's
games
like
like-
a straight up. Sorry, to interrupt you.
No,
Go on.
sorry.
Yeah.
So many games have come out like that now that
Yeah.
you've got games like Holston, which are trying to actively fuck with that system of top-down shooting and
Yeah.
going like, what if we just went to third-person perspective out of nowhere?
Last note is occasionally I will still put on, I forget the name of the song, but it's the song that I...
Yeah. That soundtrack, S tier.
I have it on
Gameplay S tier. That
vinyl.
game is a straight up like Stone Cold masterpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
real. Like it's
Perfect.
put it on a shelf, man. Like
Amazing.
Was that
put it in a
like
museum.
Devolver's first
Yep,
big
it was their
game?
first big
Yeah.
breakout. Yep. That's why they always joke like, we need another Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami 3.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Ralph,
You're up
let's
again.
go to your
right.
second review
Here we
and
go.
our first clue, please.
Here we go. Okay. The central thesis I'm going to put forward is that Blank isn't really a very good roguelike, but that doesn't mean it's not an amazing game.
Ooh, backhand a compliment.
Wrote a thesis?
No, I'm very obnoxious. I use the word thesis way too much. I fully
Awesome.
acknowledge that it's very obnoxious.
Famously.
Ooh.
Roguelike? Not a roguelite?
I always get the two mixed
Yeah.
up.
I know.
No one
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah, right?
I cannot think of what this is. I can think of a bunch of roguelike/roguelites that I've reviewed, but I cannot
Amazing.
think about what this one is.
Can you think of any good ones?
Yes. Hades, for
Yeah.
example.
Yeah.
Should we see clue 2?
Yes, let's go clue 2.
All right. When it comes to Blank, there's going to be 3 categories of people. There's going to be people like myself who fucking love it. There's going to be people who just have no interest in it because it's not their cup of tea. And then there's going to be this third category of people who want to love it, but they just can't break through the structure,
No, I know what it is.
the
Yep.
difficulty,
Yep.
the repetitiveness.
You should blank more stuff next time.
Yeah. We've got this great redacted tape.
Lightly redacted.
It's going unused.
No, now I actually do
us
remember
with
it
it,
is.
if it's that obvious.
It's Sifu.
Oh, yeah.
That is incorrect.
Oh, that's good. It's not Sifu.
Wait, you've stuffed up enough video clips tonight that I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Are you sure?
I'm certain about this one.
Is it Viva
Well, he's
Pinata?
gonna have a clip, so he's gonna we
should,
trust him.
Yeah.
It kind of fits though.
If
You're
it's-
right.
That's why
If
I
the
was
clip
like,
is Gus talking about Hotline Miami, I'm going to be furious.
It's like people who want to love it and they can't break through the structure, the difficulty. That's
That
exactly why I
perfectly
did
fits
not.
Sifu.
yeah,
I
that's
did
it.
not
That's
love that
and I
game.
must have written something similar of Sifu then.
I
and
also
that's
would
why I
agree
went
that
to
it's
it.
not a very good roguelike.
Yeah, it's not. Sifu's not a roguelike, so that's
Yeah.
true.
Okay. Chance lost. Clue 3.
It is a
Come on,
roguelite.
I think this you probably should get it from Clue 3.
Okay, so it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, good.
I
Let's go
love
Clue
the
3.
confidence.
Yeah, I just,
wild.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I was like, but yeah, okay.
This is going to be a weird review because I love this game so much that when I just started obsessing over its design and just thinking about it all the time. You know that meme that's like, I bet he's thinking about other women. And I'm over on the other side of the bed like, is there enough synergy in Blank's itemization or not? That's me.
That's a great bit.
That's fantastic.
That's such a good bit.
Guess which bit we've got for the tape?
I can't wait to hear those words go out of your mouth.
Oh my god.
It's the roguelike that's really
Itemization.
throwing me because I can even think of a couple of things that I feel like this would apply to, but they're not roguelikes.
I'm so glad you got one wrong.
Yeah, totally. It's not Risk of Rain, is it?
No.
No, it's not Hades.
Is it?
No, it's not Hades.
It's not
Sorry,
Hades,
sorry.
no.
Synergy in items is like it's a big one that plays into those games that are the ones that really get in your brain. And like Risk of Rain, Risk of Rain 2?
It's not. Nobody Saves the World.
No.
I loved that game.
Should we do a tape reveal?
I think we have to do a tape reveal. I think it has to be done. Let's roll it.
Show me TV.
So look, this is going to
God
be a
damn
weird
it.
review.
I'm
because
so
I love
mad.
this game
I'm
so
so
much
mad.
that I just started obsessing over its design.
Oh,
and just
God,
like
how did I forget
thinking
this?
about it all the time. You know that meme that's like, I
Yes.
bet he's thinking about other women, and I'm over on the other side of the bed,
stock
like,
photos are
is there
good.
enough synergy in itemization or not? That's me, okay?
Great.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I
Wow.
totally remember now, absolutely, because yes, I loved it. Yes, I think its roguelike elements are kind of bad. But yeah, I was totally obsessed with that game. One of the best games I played that year. Oh man,
One of the only games many people with the PlayStation 5 played that year.
That's true. There weren't that many of them. Oh, what a bummer. Well, yeah, but no, that was good. Good find. Good deep cut on that one.
Nice.
I'm very impressed. Thank you.
Good lines. All right, Ruby.
We're going to do Pete now, and then
Oh, we
we'll
want to end on
Ruby
Ruby?
last.
Am I
Yeah.
in trouble?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think you're in trouble. Okay, we'll do my second one. We're ending on a down note because neither of us. Maybe these two will have a chance of guessing what the fuck we were talking about because clearly we're not.
I had a
very good at this.
thought.
Yeah.
You know what?
Okay.
Move on.
Oh, what's
Alright.
the thought?
What
Let's
happened?
do this.
Cool.
This one has enough of its own distinct personality that I think it's actually a worthwhile blank-like.
A blank like.
Well, it would probably be Souls-like.
Yeah.
And therefore, it's got to be something that distinguishes itself from Souls enough. And I will never remember the name of the game.
I was going to say,
I was
anything
gonna
with
say, there's
Souls.
really only been like 2 Souls-likes that have truly distinct, differentiated themselves.
I think I know what it is.
But all the ones that are Souls-like tend to have those same 5 prefixes and suffixes that you can put together to make a game title. That is, one of them is either Soul something, and it's like...
No, I
one
don't
of
think
them's
it would have been
different.
that.
Oh,
I
you
don't think it
reckon?
would have
One of
been
them's
that.
different. All right, let's keep going.
I'd love to see Clue 2, but I reckon
Clue 2.
I'm hoping I can get this one.
I think I know it.
I would say, just before I get to the story stuff, because I want to talk about the mechanics, because that's all I'm actually interested in, is that it feels pretty good, and the enemy placement feels pretty good. It also feels like they haven't learnt the things blank have learned through making a bunch of these in order to make a really special version of it.
Can you reread that because you fumbled
Sorry.
it? My brain fumbled as you fumbled.
It feels like they haven't learned the things blank have learned through making a bunch of these in order to make a really special version of it.
Okay, so the blank there was from
Gotta be
software.
from.
It also feels like they haven't learned the things from software have learned through making a bunch of these. Okay, so a half-assed Souls-like, but is distinct enough. I'm gonna be so
close
annoyed
your
when I
eyes.
see this. It is.
No, I did that.
You did that.
I think so. I think this one is. Keep thinking.
I can't. Yeah, well, I can't while you're talking.
Sorry. I don't know the name, but I know it was like. But it wasn't. It was like that.
I'll take the third clue, please.
Sorry, we made our own game.
You're playing your own game over
Yeah.
there.
It feels like stepping back a little from the Elden Ring delivered in terms of mechanics, but I think the story is enough to get people who like Souls games in for something completely different from that perspective.
It's got to be Pinocchio, right? It's got to be Eliza P. Ha.
Return. Oh my God. This game. I've only ever played this game twice.
I would say just before I get to the
Yeah,
story
that was my
stuff,
guess from
because
right
I
off the
wanna
top.
talk about
I
that.
think I just played a shitload of this
When
game.
you
and I
had
was
your
like,
eyes closed, I was literally going.
Is that it feels pretty good, and the enemy kind of placement feels pretty good.
Pretty good.
But also it feels like they haven't learned the things that From have learned through making a bunch of
Is
these.
it DLC or
in
a
order to
sequel
make
coming out?
A really
DLC Overture
DLC.
came
cool
out last
version
month.
of it.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go.
People really love that game. Though.
People
Yeah,
love
people
that
fucking
game.
love
That's
it.
like basically the only Souls-like that people will really go to bat for, other than a FromSoft Souls-like.
Was it one that people like? It was a good entry level for people who never played the From games and were like, I want to try a Souls like. I feel like it did a good job of introducing the kind of all the right elements from that series without dragging you through like you've got to play the Souls game.
It definitely felt like Dark Souls but yeah, Dark Souls. Yeah.
But like Blood, it was ultimately Bloodborne.
Yeah.
That was what it was.
He didn't like Bloodborne.
I didn't like Bloodborne.
The fuck? You like Liza P, but you didn't like Bloodborne?
I like Liza P enough, but I didn't play through Liza P.
He didn't give Bloodborne the chance it deserved.
Bloodborne, I put down because part of the thing that was interesting to me about Dark Souls was the variety of level design. And I left one cathedral and went into another in Bloodborne, and I was like, nah, I'm fucking done.
Oh, but the third cathedral.
I know. I'm just like, oh, Gothic architecture. Don't give a shit.
True.
Ruby, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
here we
am
go.
I lost?
Let's go.
Okay. Clue number 1. I tried to describe the genre of this, and it's a blank game. That's not a genre, but it is.
So I'm just making shit up.
So when they said go
you
last,
tend to do that.
Kojima does it all the time.
when they said Ruby's going last,
Is it
I'm
a
like,
Strand game?
I was like, they're not up there writing the review you just gave for the Drifter up there to see if it was.
Yeah, that'd be so funny. What would be in that blank? That's not a genre, but it is. Piss.
It could be
It's a
fucking
piss
anything in
game.
that blank.
Yeah.
That's not a genre.
A piss game.
It might be
Yeah,
a
you could've
C
said
word
piss
under
game.
that, you know?
Yeah,
That would be.
Yeah.
Nah. Next one.
Next one.
Please.
Blank has arguably one of the best video game songs ever made, and it's called Blank.
Oh.
It can make you feel good in any mood you're in. If you're feeling like absolute shit, you can put that song on and it will make you feel amazing.
Is it the We Love Katamari reroll? Royal Reverie.
Wait.
It's fucking Katamari on the Swing. It's one of the best songs ever made.
Yeah, I should have blanked that out. That's all right. That's all right.
I should have liked that.
Well, I should have put some more in because if you look at let's just look at clue 3 really quickly.
Yeah.
So to add a little bit of context,
Oh my god.
Blank was a game for the PS2, which was all about blank. You've got a big blank, and you're the blank. Blank. That's your blank. The blank of the blank, and he orders you to blank. And in the second game, all blank.
No, go on.
But then when the blank was blank, he accidentally blank and all the blank. So and so he's like blank.
That's what all this should have been.
Can
Amazing.
I attempt to fill in the blanks here?
Yeah.
If you want, yeah.
Okay, so to add a little bit of context, We Love Katamari was also a game for the PS2, which was all about rolling. or collecting, you've got a big ball, Katamari. You're
the ball.
You're the prince.
Oh.
And you're the little prince, I guess. That's your ball. No, that's I was
your
pointing
dad.
to the screen. That's your dad, the king of the cosmos, and he orders you to roll shit up. And in the second game, he orders you to roll shit up to make planets. And in the second game,
Is this the clip we're gonna play?
oh, let's play the clip. Yeah, no, play. To add a little bit of context, Katamari Damacy was a game also for You're the PS2, so rude. Which was all about rolling up stuff. You got a big ball. You're the prince of the cosmos. That's your dad,
your dad?
the king of the cosmos.
Sure.
And he orders you to
those
roll
quads,
stuff
though.
up. And in the second game, We Love Katamari, all the stuff's been rolled up. But then when the king was partying, he accidentally destroyed all of the cosmos, and all the stars and all the planets were gone and dead. And so he's like, my son, you have to make some new planets and new stars now.
There it is.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
Well partied,
my
everyone.
God.
That's like the oldest one, and you
Did I
remembered that so
sound
well.
Younger?
Yeah, you were.
We
Now
all
or
sound
then.
different as we
But
get
I
older.
feel like
Yeah, you smoke a pack a day, mate.
That's true.
No, I don't.
Here's
Does she really?
No, ew. I don't even smoke
They're
packs.
menthol, right?
Ew.
Here's the thing about Katamari. You're gonna love it,
That was
kid.
18 months ago.
Oh, shut up.
See that guy up there? That's your father. Okay.
I sound cool like Natasha Leone.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Well, that was Pete's party. Love it.
Oh, scores.
There were scores. There was some cred. Some cred. I think 2.2 cred points to each of you.
Nice.
No cred to me, or 1 cred to me, but that's probably a gimme. Thank you, everyone. Nice trip down memory lane.
Thank
well done.
everyone.
Oh, there's more than the audience.
I like that.
Yeah.
There you go. Before we go to the ad break, I do want to thank our business pocket partner. Buri is a gaming IP lawyer with a passion for working with indie developers. Her work involves assisting game developers and creators with protecting their IP, securing screen agency funding, and negotiating with publishers.
Wait for email.
Sick. Wish my email had a theme song like that.
If you're... Is there another link?
No, that's it.
If you're a working game dev that finds the legal side of the industry to be a bit of a blur and you want to make sure you're getting the most out of your deals with the big dogs, Buri will fight for you. And if you don't use Buri, we'll fight you.
That's
I
our
remember
promise.
Buri from the last time I was on the show, I think.
Yeah.
Buri has been
Yeah.
an ongoing
time.
patron for
Yeah.
Buri is
for
a
long
rock.
time. Yeah. If you need to protect This Week in Games,
That is the biggest risk
You
that we
said
have.
it very,
Getting
very
sued
cool.
out of existence.
Honestly, that
Because
would
we say
line
something
up.
mean about Bobby Kotick, and he's like, I'm sitting on $6 billion right now, and I'm bored. How about I squash this bug?
You're like, I've got Buri on speed dial. Don't you worry.
yeah.
And they'll be like,
Yeah.
what the hell are you talking about?
I don't think she does defamation cases, but that's not defamation.
Really? Because
to
she'd
say
make a
anything
killing
bad
in
about Bobby
Australia.
Kotick.
Seriously.
There you go.
Thank you, Buri.
Thank you very much, Buri.
Go support Buri.
There's a little bit more show coming after this ad break.
We're going to move stuff.
Sick of being seen? Camo. Want to hide in plain sight? Camo. Want to spy on a deer? Camo. Want to shoot those deer? Camo. Want to get close enough to a pack of deer that you could dress up as a deer, gradually earn their trust, become accepted as one of their own, wait until the stag dies and inherit alpha control, guide that deer herd for a decade until you are their most celebrated deer elder, and then shoot that deer and mount it on a fucking wall? Camo. Camo camping equipment. You've seen the rest, now try and find the best. You can't, because it's camo.
We asked 100 gamers, what is a game you wish you could play again for the first time? Zach.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
It's in the third spot. Ruby.
Mass Effect.
No Mass Effect in the top 5. Zach, would you like to play or pass?
We gotta play this
We
one.
gotta. Maybe The Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3 is another good answer. All right,
What the
first
fuck is
strike.
wrong with everybody?
First strike. Okay.
Okay.
Zach, back to you.
Big time nostalgia games.
Or games that are maybe renowned for their story. You know what I mean? People want to experience story
Red
again
Dead
for the first time.
Redemption.
Sorry, show me Red Dead Redemption.
What the shit? That's such a good answer.
Pete?
Undertale.
Oh my god.
I'm going to use 2 X's.
Okay, I'm gonna go The Last of Us.
It's in number
It's on the
5.
board.
Along with Baldur's Gate and Uncharted 4.
Okay, okay.
Name one of your favorite games.
Journey.
Oh, nice.
Good choice.
No Journey.
Okay.
Dragon Age.
Unfortunately, it's not there.
No.
We're
The
gonna
Elder Scrolls
finish
3
this board.
Morrowind. Specifically.
Specifically Morrowind, no.
Like The Walking Dead, The Telltale Walking Dead.
It's a big old buzzer, that is.
It's not here then.
Final Fantasy 7. I haven't even played that shit.
Okay.
Bro, what do you people like?
In the chat right now, it's just all caps good answers. Like,
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls? It's not there.
Super Mario 64.
Super Mario 64.
Okay, Life is Strange.
Again, unfortunately, it's not in this top 5.
Doki Doki Literature Club.
No.
Portal.
I'm going to give that to you. Portal 2's on this list.
Nice. Half-Life 2.
What Remains of Edith Finch?
Return of the Obra Dinn.
No.
Blueprints.
No.
12 minutes.
No. Now they're saying in all caps bad answer.
Oh,
We
no.
played recently.
We played recent. What did
Oh,
we play
To the
recently?
Moon's
Oh,
a
we
good
played
answer.
Outer Wilds.
Ladies and gentlemen. Outer Wilds is our top answer.
Uncharted 2, because I saw it in chat.
Bioshock.
Uncharted 2.
Oh,
nice. Whoa! This is sponsored
Steve
by
Harvey
Steve
would
Harvey.
not like that at all.
Welcome back, everyone, to Back Pocket. We had an ad break there, and we saw an ad for Camo, and we also saw one of the socials, one that's not even at Jesus, you're tall.
I'm like, I'm looking at this shot now, and I'm like, why do I look so much larger than everybody else? Like, what is happening?
This is the camera, it's the lens, it's
What
a
is
wide angle
happening?
lens. You saw one of the socials there, go follow them. Where's the camera? It's over there. It's that one up there.
Yeah. Where is it? It's that one there.
Head to backpocket.gg and you'll be able to follow our socials there. All right, last segment of the show. We thought we'd try something a little different. We have to do a wide angle lens because we are playing some very good gameplay. Look at this dangler. See?
It's there. It's there now.
It's there now. And the best part about having someone this tall is they can change the fire a smoke alarm for you because we are sponsored by, or supported this one by Dump Days. You can just reach up there.
I'll just do that one right
there.
there.
You go.
Hang on, I've got it. Nearly got it.
Love
Wait, it's done. Okay, I think it's done.
Done. When we have a segment sponsored by Dump Days, we have a Dump Days comic. Josh, do we have a Dump Days comic that we could do standing? Why standing?
Can we do? Why aren't we standing?
We'll find out.
We'll find you about to find out. You're about to
so-
find out. Yeah, you made a quick phone call and you came back and you're like,
What's going on? Where's all the furniture gone?
That's
not
not
gonna
gonna
work.
Yeah. Okay, Ralph, could you please be the bin chicken on the left, and Ruby, you'll be the one on the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get the ladder.
What do I have to do exactly?
You read what.
Oh, read it? Okay.
As a bin chicken.
Who's that woman burning your bills?
That's Bernadette.
Next panel.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, Bernadette!
Bernadette. Oh, okay, I get it. It's wordplay.
Very nice.
I'm so sorry.
Very nice.
Dump Days for not getting your wordplay.
Forgive us, we all had to remember old stuff and now we're stupid.
Well, sometimes the Dump Days comics are really like lowbrow humor and they're just something gross and funny. And then there's occasional a bit of
Very
like,
highbrow.
highbrow one like that.
Blink and you miss it.
I like a little bit of middlebrow.
Middlebrow.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
Thank you, Dump Days, for sponsoring very good gameplay. We are going to try and play one of the rounds of Mario Party Jamboree TV, the Bowser live mode. With the camera,
That's
how
why
this
we're
is gonna
standing
work.
up.
So Josh is going to hopefully switch us over, and we're going to see if this works as we all get scanned in what potentially requires the widest living room you've ever stood in.
So I'm gonna actually.
This angle is worse.
That's this.
Look at him. I'm like,
This is a
you
camera.
really look like that kind of Mr. Skinner meme. Like,
No, it's, do
pathetic.
you know what it is? It's Jim Carrey in the fish tank. He's going.
Yeah. Yo, wait, can I, what is it?
We'll just do it, Captain.
We don't have the power.
Oh, Jamiroquai.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very
Would you like to
good.
do anything close up to the camera?
Would you like to
Okay.
do some Beastie Boys
please.
rapping or anything? Okay, you've got the camera, so the remote.
Okay, cool. Yep.
So I think,
Oh shit.
show your face.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Show your face.
Press button.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, hang
Uh,
Oh, this
Oh,
is
we've
where
got to do
everyone's
these
going to
ones.
need a
Okay.
controller.
There you go.
Okay,
Take
cool.
that. Ruby.
So I'm guest 2.
Okay.
Okay,
Go.
so
how do we-
And then left
Oh,
and
you
right
go.
trigger to go smaller. Go on your face like that. Go on your face.
Oh, on your face. All right, there we go.
I don't know how much this matters for the next part, but we'll do it anyway.
It does matter. It definitely matters.
Everyone do a dramatic zoom in.
Oh, I see. Hang on.
what?
I can't go.
There we. Yep. Okay.
God.
Okay, we good. Nice.
Quick, this hurts.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay, everyone hit A button.
Fine,
Hey.
fine.
A button, just a button.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, Ruby.
A?
Yeah, or whatever the equivalent is.
I don't think it actually matters about taking a photo.
Yeah.
What will matter? Ooh, vivid filter.
Oh, let's vivid it up.
Okay.
Vivid filter.
Oh.
Oh, you do it for all? Oh.
I do it for all of us.
Okay, cool.
It's already quite vivid in here.
So that was the easy bit. This is going to get trickier now. We go back to the main stage. We go down the pipes. I'm going to take it.
Yeah, you take this.
There we go. Josh, you good upstairs?
Yeah.
With enthusiasm. Love it.
Wait, fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I
There's
haven't-
something about playing Mario Party games for a stream that suck all the fun out of them.
Yeah,
It's like, now perform, everybody.
right.
Okay, so what we're going
Or in
to
the
do
crowd.
is the
Oh,
mode
we're
where
right
it's going to
there.
full body scan us next. Which I'm sure will go fine.
This is the new stuff. This is Jamboree TV
Yeah.
stuff.
Correct,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Fair enough.
So you can play a bunch of the mini games that have your little hovering heads, but the most interesting one, I think, is the Bowser Live one. Puts your whole body into the game.
Is this segment sponsored by Nintendo?
It is not.
No.
Because I heard this kind of sucks.
Yeah, I'm
Nice
sure.
to see how much it does. It's gonna be.
Just wanted to make sure I'm not causing any
You
problems
can
with you
say,
guys.
come on now, when have you ever held your tongue?
Oh, okay. Everyone pick an avatar, but you will be yourself in this one. This character
So
will
it doesn't
stand
mean
next to it.
anything.
It really
Okay.
doesn't mean anything.
I picked for you just then. I picked Monty Mom.
Oh wait.
There we go.
Yeah, because we're swapped.
Oh good. Love that. Now. Okay. Don't care. Skip button. Love it. Okay. How's alive? This should work.
We'll see about that.
Because we brought the tallest fucking guest we've ever had on the show.
I can do this.
We might have to prepare for this to get weird.
Okay.
So this is team-based. There'll be two teams of two.
Okay.
For simplicity's sake, we're just going to try and do the way we're standing here at the moment.
Okay.
Who was who? Shit.
I am
I'm the
Wario.
mole,
I'm
the mole.
Waluigi.
Change
You're
teams?
Mole?
Yeah, I'm Mole.
I'm Ruby.
So we need.
I'm
Yeah.
Okay,
Pauline.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
a 1 and 4.
That's it?
No,
No, I'm Waluigi.
Okay, cool.
1 and 4.
Yeah.
1 and 4. 1 and 4. Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
Done.
Done. Blue team. Let's
This,
go.
this
Blue
bit gets-
team. Let's go.
Now the tricky bit.
Okay.
We can wow the crowd with our voice.
Oh.
Oh, I heard
No, we need
people
to-
doing
Okay.
this. Okay, cool. Put your face
No, you're
inside
fine,
the
you're fine.
frame. Make some space
We need to
between you and anyone next to you.
Okay. Oh, I see.
So I'm doing this.
Yeah, that worked! Now we come back! Why am I so short?
That's right. Okay, nice. Can I stand? I can stand.
You can
It works. It works standing up.
Okay. So then we're little silhouettes down the bottom, like,
Okay.
this is a gimmick. Enjoy the gimmick.
All right. I'm feeling the gimmick. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Yay! Let's go.
I'm on the telly.
Oh, I see you right there. That's actually pretty cool.
I'm ready for some fun.
All right. Ruby, don't be rude.
We should have done the Coldplay thing.
Oh, amazing. Oh, we're gonna recreate that.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna skip the rules because it's really basic. Oh, that's you, Pete. Yep. So, yep, skipping the rules. I think you just said. Oh no. Wait, is this a... No, shit, we're
Oh,
on
we
the
were
pipes.
doing.
Steve
All right, what are we doing?
Let's spin.
This will pick one of the mini games. They're really basic, but they use full body control.
Yeah, basic.
You ever seen what the bottom of an Avatar's shoe looks like?
It's always got a balancing act.
Bam!
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 This actually
Balancing
works
act.
better than the Kinect.
Okay, this is a bit crouchy again. So everyone, yep, there we go.
Okay, what are we doing with these hats on? Stack as many mini Goombas on your head as you can while squatting.
This is a new fit, Wii Fit.
Let's go. The camera is really struggling.
Shit.
There we go.
No!
Can you knock other people's over?
Apparently. Oh, Gus next to mine. Oh no!
Wait, do we tie?
No, you guys won for sure.
Sorry.
Oh, smash it.
Oh, yes! Let's go, blue team. High five. Let's go.
Smashed it.
All right.
Rainy Day Walker, this is not a Nintendo commercial, and if it was, look how bad the camera is.
It's terrible. It's genuinely terrible.
That was the best.
Hey, it's you guys over there.
Okay.
Yeah, oh god, no! Get out! Alright. Yeah, you can't just walk through someone else's pipe.
Get out of my pipe.
Hitting
Hitting the
a rich.
rich? Oh, hitting the rich.
Luigi.
I thought this was a bloody comic game for a second.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is this the one where do we need to go
we got
like
punch?
It's this
okay,
thing.
right.
Yeah.
Hit the blood to get as many coins as you can. Oh my god. Can we use 2 hands?
We need this to be a tie piece. Come on. Ready?
2, 1, go!
Come on, hit.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Bullshit! I'm like hitting it 3 times. This is bullshit, man.
More money!
Look at this.
More money! More money! More money!
This camera is garbage. No way, man. That is shit. Fuck you, Nintendo. I want my money back. Worst camera ever. Garbage. I told you this thing sucks. I called it.
Chandler exhausted after that. Oh my god.
Getting rich is exhausting.
Alright, final minigame. Jesus Christ. So I think this is the same every time. Yeah. This is embarrassing.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
You went to the hands-on demo?
In New York?
Were people playing
Were
this?
people yelling?
Yes.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
That's what this is.
Are we going to scream?
No. We have to make as much sound and movement as possible to get Bowser to register us higher than them as a time.
You put your controller in.
Yeah. Okay. So it says answer his commands. I think it's just fucking.
All right.
move
Okay.
and go
Cool.
nuts.
Here we go. Ready? Let's see what he does.
It'll be our team first. Your turn.
Are we ready?
Wait, shit. That's...
More? Who won? No more, please, no more.
Get fucked.
Come on, blue team.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Yeah.
This fucking sucks. No, this is it. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh my god.
He's biased.
What are they gonna wait, what are they doing to us?
Oh my god.
And
Now
now
we're
you
gonna.
get
Oh, we're burning. Fuck you, Bowser. Fuck you. Asshole.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, I took little photos as well.
Smashed it.
Okay.
There we go. Hand me that. So that is the
I
one.
don't know that I'd want this game in my house.
No, you definitely
If
don't.
people have to play it like that.
Just go really loud.
Yeah, of course.
Now
neighbours.
we're gonna blast through this because the other one is you do the exact same thing, but they're microphone mini games, and they are arguably in the time that we did it better than the ones.
Okay.
All
that
right.
we could change teams or stay the same. Stay the same.
Stay the
Stay
same.
the same.
Team
You
Blue,
didn't
we've got
change.
this.
No, you've changed things.
There's no
Did
way
I?
we're backing out now.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, because you needed to change the themes again. You did. That's okay.
Okay. Nice.
Everyone does this. There we go.
Okay, no one's holding a controller anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I can skip a bit of this.
Yep. No, I think it's just because the product is terrible.
Okay.
No, it tenses my finger. I need to return to my home bed. Okay. Oh, sorry. Fuck, I'm so tired.
Yeah, they just fucking strike. Now they're like,
You know the rules? Of course.
Yeah.
Cool, here we go. Alright. Same thing. Skip that. Down the pipe, up on stage.
Alright.
It's such a gimmick, but it is.
Would you like? It should be like a Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
Like these ones.
Yeah. All right. Here you go. Oh wait, that was
Yeah.
Scorpion. Speak Up Junior. Oh, this one's fast. Okay. This is all audio based stuff.
Okay.
Sorry, Nitrocheck's in chat saying, I love that they could just tilt the camera up and everyone crouching.
No, it kind of doesn't work.
It kind of works a little bit, but not much.
Oh, yell go to make him go up. This is us. Peter, that's you.
Go, 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 go.
Oh.
Shut up.
Go, 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 go. Remember when you said this is great?
No one read the rules.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
Okay, who's Pauline?
Go, Pauline.
Go, 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 go! Go! Go, 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 go!
What? The mic's over here. This worked before.
This is total garbage.
Hang on. Oh, no,
whoa, go.
There's that.
Yep.
No.
Go, 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 go.
Down.
Nothing. You.
Thank you.
Now, no, that was me.
Me?
Now,
Wait,
you,
No,
no,
that was Waluigi. That was me.
No, we've gotten mixed up.
The things we got all mixed up because he didn't change the names. Me?
What? That's Ruby.
Go, 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 go!
You. What?
We're up in the corner.
Wait, so I haven't gone yet?
Who's in the
I
corner
was
with me?
Pauline? Okay, now
I don't know what happened.
Still you
Okay.
two.
Yeah.
But now you're Pauline and I'm
Okay, got it.
You're Mario Waluigi.
Either way, we won. High five.
We did.
Bravo.
We're
Let's
the
go.
best.
Let's go.
We're still, yeah, we're still on the side. Two teams.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We're just,
But the characters were changed.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
More? There's
So
more?
judging by how well that one
There's
worked,
always more
I'm
people.
excited
Wait, there's
to see
more?
how this
There's like
works.
100 of these games.
Oh,
right?
okay.
There's only
Bowser beats. Who? Alright.
Okay.
And then more.
Ooh.
This one, it'll be indicated to who has to do it.
Oh, how is
And
the
maybe
mic
the
gonna
mics
determine
start.
that? I am. Who again? I'm Pauline. Okay, cool.
It's you.
Waluigi! Pauline! Monty Mole! Mario! Pauline! Waluigi! Monty Mole! Pauline!
You guys look fucking ridiculous.
Shut up! Oh, fuck.
Monty Mole! Mario! Monty Mole! Waluigi! Mario! Pauline! Waluigi! Mario! Pauline! Monty Mole! Mario! Monty Mole! Waluigi! Pauline! Monty Mole! Pauline! Waluigi! Mario! Red team!
Go, go, go.
Blue team! Red team! Blue team!
Boom! Let's go, blue team! Boom! Get absolutely shreked.
Oh my god. Now you do this instead of saying goodnight to your kids.
That's right, absolutely.
So hopefully that means we don't have to do the
Hopefully
decider.
that means it's over, right?
I think so. We don't have to do the screaming one.
No, that's 2 for 2.
Yeah. No, no,
Minute
no,
game.
no.
Okay. So go back. We're not doing the yelling thing again.
No, if you want.
No, I can't do the yelling thing again. It's hard. I'm going to record tomorrow. I've got any voice. See how unimpressive you can make it. So
We might win it.
I don't want to play it. Hang on, let's look. Okay.
Just me? Fine! I can do this, Phil! I can do this all that! No! Something!
Fuck you. I feel great. Having said that out, I feel great.
Me too.
Yes, I did nothing.
Are we gonna get flanked?
Yeah.
All right.
We gotta hit.
Oh, that's right. You got to get that.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
All
right.
Good to win.
That is that thing.
Well, thank you, Nintendo, for doing what no one else wants to do, making this.
Oh my god.
They've brought back the iToy and they've done a terrible.
That's very good gameplay, everybody. In a wide-angle camera lens.
Beautiful.
It's the SNL goodnight.
Da, 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 da. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. It's been an honor to host this show.
The microphone is there.
Thank you so much,
You don't need to yell
everyone.
into
You don't
it.
need to shout into it.
I just was well. You couldn't be underneath it.
So we're not playing anymore? Sorry.
Coming up next is the post show. Fuck, I'm out of breath. And the post show is where we talk to the community, answer questions from the Discord, and also have a look at the creative tab of the Discord. Josh, have we got an example from the creative?
There better
we
be
do.
after that.
We do.
We do?
Let's see.
Wonderful.
Is it bad?
Show me, Joshua.
That rocks.
There you
It's
go.
absolutely
That's so
perfect.
beautiful.
No notes.
Too real.
So if you enjoy things like this and things of that nature, all you have to do is join the gold tier of the Patreon to get access to the post show. You also get access to any and all bonus content that we've released in the past and will release in the future, including uncut and full frontal playback gameplay videos and all the bonus episodes of our old Pocket Buds podcast. Also, you get access to quarterly town hall meetings in the Discord to help shape the show, the Pocketeer Discord role, which gives you priority selection for community game night streams, and our appreciation for helping us keep the show going. So, yeah, join us in the post show if you're part of the gold tier.
Wait a second.
I'm going to join the
Ladies and gentlemen, skill up.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's been an absolute honor to be here as always. I'm actually addressing the microphone. You can tell what a professional I am. Because I'm like, thank you for having me, microphone.
I'm too little!
That's right. No, fantastic to be here. I feel like we should do this way more regularly than we do.
Not this bit.
Yeah.
All of this bit.
We
For
should
sure.
stand up more.
Do the whole show standing up.
It's quite refreshing.
Love it. That's right. Excellent. But no, thanks for having me. It was really fun.
No, thank you, dude. Yeah, go check out thisweekinvideogames.com. Subscribe to that, and then also you've got your channel, YouTube channel to go and watch all the reviews and etc.
That's right. Not much coming up this month though. It's pretty chill.
Yeah.
It's a bit of
What
a
a
quiet month.
relief.
I know, right?
Jesus Christ.
I'm looking forward to a bit of chill downtime.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
Cool.
And that's our show. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us, especially those of you who support us on Patreon. Please share the show with your family and friends and also people you hate. Head to backpocket.gg for links to everything, including our Discord and socials. We'll be back next week for the same thing, but a little bit different. Those of you at the gold tier and above, we'll see you in the post show. Guys, let's all do a SWAT.
Well, what is it? Ladies and gentlemen, salt and pepper!
And pepper!
I don't know what that means.
Half squat. That's the show, everyone.
Peace out, Brussels sprout!